Hi, buddy. Welcome back. Alright. Figured out at the end of last stream we don't have the Janna rune page anymore, so we gotta be careful. We gotta actually pay attention. Make sure our runes are on point. Yesterday I think we went 50-50, so not amazing, not terrible. We did really well the day before. We went 4-0 or 5-0, so let's see if we can recreate that magic. Okay, let me send out the Twitter stuff. Send it right. Yeah, I sent it. I always get confused because if I like look away or lose focus for a second, then I'm like, wait a minute, did I send it? Because it like asked for the confirm or something. I can't describe it. It's not clear if it's actually sent. Okay. There we go. Alright, I guess it's just Rakan to start with. Team's looking kind of sus. Please tell me this guy's really... Like, the Ignite Teemo has me worried. He does play a lot of Teemo. Okay, the man is committed. Okay, I mean... A lot of Kayn, a lot of Katarina. That's what I want to see. 100+ games. Alright, I believe. Kindred's obnoxious. Ha! Hey, what's up, Monroe? Hey, what's up, Nizak? Hey, thanks, man. Maybe we'll try out something else. You know, maybe we could try out some jungle or something in a flex. I mean, hell, maybe in a normal game at some point. I would like to try jungle out again. It's just, I feel like I really need to get... Hold on. I think this is fine, yeah. We'll just try to kill him in lane. Wait, okay, Seraphine middle. I don't play things other than support a lot, but I could try it out. I mean, I do like Ezreal as well. Appreciate it. Yeah, maybe. I don't know. I do like Ezreal. Misfortune could be okay too. Historically, I don't have a great win rate bot lane. I was doing pretty well with Cassiopeia. There was one time early in the season when I was on that Cassiopeia hype train. This is not making me feel good. Like, no one's watching any entrances. Well, I guess, yeah, there they are.
Good in dark. Minions have spawned. Life sucks without Zaya, but it is less complicated.
They gonna get it? No.
The universe tends towards chaos. I'm just helping it along.
I did do the quiz. Yeah, it's a little bit more explicit. I probably can't share the results on stream.
Star Guard didn't say.
But it was fun.
To stand against you.
I think way more fun when you give up the rules.
I can't remember all the results. I remember like the general vibe of it though. Like what my what it sort of put me as.
Most good guys are just kidding themselves.
I could maybe direct message it to you or something after the stream.
Used to be a square. Then
Yeah, probably shouldn't explicitly. What?
world's gonna burn.
Okay, that was messy. I did get one of those kills, which is not great, but I know he wanted it, dude, but it was like every single auto mattered. If they killed him before, they would have gotten a reset. Oh, he wanted me to help him with the scuttle. No, I guess maybe I could have helped him with the scuttle.
It's me.
I didn't know because he just pinged me randomly because he was pissed he didn't get the kill. So then I think he's just pinging me again. Just because he's still mad. But he actually wanted help with something. So the fact that he pinged me for no reason just cost him the scuttle. Because I didn't know what he was talking about.
I only believe in myself. Ooh, and Saya.
Wild Rift doesn't have mana regen, so everybody just manaless.
Killing spree.
But yeah, the kill on Kane, like, I guess I couldn't, but he was gonna die. Like, I thought it was very close to him about to die, and I thought if I killed them, then he'd get the reset, but he actually doesn't have Conquer. I thought he was gonna get a Triumph proc when the person died, and he might live. Oh, you have flat mana, but no mana regen. That is weird. Mana regen is kind of a weird stat. It's like usually intended for supports. For like longer fights, I guess. I don't know. For like better laning.
I don't apologize for doing my thing.
I don't know if, did he hit me or the cannon right there? I was trying to get him to hit me instead of the cannon.
Safety is boring, Miku. Let's start a fight.
Rampage.
Okay. That's good. Alright, now if we hit her one more time, we might be able to kill her. That's a lot of minions, though. He's just, like, not auto-attacking the wave at all. So we're just getting like perma pushed.
Because I'm free and I am free because I'm bad. Now this back.
Pretty sure they backed, but
Tearing up the galaxy. Stare in the mirror. It's daily affirmation time.
boot enchants again? That is a little odd.
Self-control is for star nerds. I choose.
I liked the boot enchants. Especially, I mean, home guards were kind of weird. They just giving people home guards for free now, but oh, all boot enchants, huh?
Safe is for nerds.
Shut down.
Yeah, I remember the ones that used to let you like give allies movement speed when they were running towards you. You know, it's just kind of. Okay.
Darkness is the new hotness.
Damn it. Okay, they don't have their stuff. I think they probably just backed. We still should have a window to kill him. He's gonna want that cannon if he's close. No, they missed. Really? Alright, well, we did go up like 10 CS on that back timing, though. We will once Lucian catches all this. There's Teemo.
Here's something that
That's weird.
Life is waiting. Forget my name. Just call for the Lord of Darkness. Prince Evil.
Did Lucian get one or two? He got one. Okay, Kane got one. That's legit.
Most good guys are just kidding themselves.
Oh, I didn't even use Ignite either. Guess I felt like I didn't have to, which is probably true. Nice.
Used to be a square. Then I embraced the darkness. Woohoo!
Damn it. Kindred's gonna... Oh no, she's top, actually.
Doing the right thing was boring.
Yeah, they got it.
Gonna burn.
Any of y'all got a skin in that?
Being bad just feels so good.
Okay, now they're gonna have... She's gonna have her cooldowns.
I only believe in myself. Perfection doesn't exist, except for my hair. Ooh, and Zaya. Good in
Enemy has been slain.
Don't stand.
An enemy has been slain.
Hey, thanks, Matt. I appreciate it.
doing my thing. Sometimes we agents of darkness need a break. Safety is boring, Riku. Let's start a fight. Whoa! Danger brings out my bad side. Just kidding. All my sides are equally breathtaking.
Your team has destroyed a turret.
Okay.
I can't defeat the thief called darkness. I am bad because I'm free, and I am free because
Your team has
I'm
destroyed
bad.
a turret.
Living the dream. The dream of darkness.
Enemy rampage.
Self-control
Okay,
is
okay.
for scarn.
We can get out of there.
I choose fun.
Who died? Oh, Dave did again.
I'm gonna go stare in the mirror. It's daily affirmation time. Safe is for nerds.
Well, at least I didn't use my ignite.
Wrong end of the deadlock.
He still has his ult. Hey, what's up, Perry?
I love
Twitch must have backed.
and evil loves me. Dancing between the rules.
Double kill.
Who died? Oh, Lucian died? Okay. Wait, how do they have objective bounties? We're not that far ahead. I guess the dragons. So that's the thing with these new objective bounties, like, there was a team last, I was just gonna say semester, but last season in the spring split, who just, like, did not get the dragons. They, like, never went for the dragons because they felt they were going to end the game before Soul, and they didn't want to give people objective bounties on the enemy team. Which I think is pretty dumb, like, not wanting to get an objective because you're afraid it might help the enemy team get back in the game. We might just go Zeke's here.
No Starguard.
Because Lucian works so well with on-hit stuff.
Shut down.
Okay, there's Kindred. The Kindred's bugged or something. I keep seeing her pop up occasionally on the minimap. Burn out, aren't I? Maybe not.
Sometimes we agents of darkness need
Double
breaks.
kill. An ally has been slain.
Used to be a square. Then I embraced the darkness. Woohoo!
How did it work out for that team? I think they won the split. Wasn't it like EG or something? I can't remember the team. They kept getting away with it. And the announcers were kind of mystified. They're like, why the hell? Like, it was literally, like, free dragon. Like, they just want to fight, like, 5v0 next to the dragon pit. They just want to fight next to the dragon pit and didn't take it. Like, it was that obvious.
Just call for the Lord of Darkness, Prince of Evil, the Emperor.
They may not have won it, but they were, like, up there. I don't remember which team it was.
Gonna burn.
And I couldn't even figure it out at the time. I was like, wait a minute, why are they not doing dragon? And now I've just kind of realized it in some games because it puts the enemy in this bonus where if they get a couple of towers, they get 1,000 gold. No, I'm not saying it's dumb strategically for them to do it. I'm saying it's a dumb design principle to do that. Because from a designer standpoint, you want people to fight for objectives. Like in League of Legends, you want there to be interesting strategic choices. So for someone to literally not take a free objective, I mean, I guess you could say, well, that's a choice because, you know, they're betting on trying to win early game versus late game, but I just think that's a bad choice. It's like... Yeah, exactly. So I think that dragons are not strong enough, in other words, yeah. So sorry if my grammar was ambiguous there. But, yeah, I just think that's silly. They need to buff individual dragons a little bit more. Or nerf objective bounties. Maybe dragons shouldn't count, because they don't give gold. So giving objective bounties that give gold is probably too strong, because that's the reason they got rid of the gold on dragons in the first place, because raw gold is really strong.
Your team has destroyed a turret.
Raw gold is better than almost any other stat, outside of like maybe like Elder buff or something, you know, or Soul. Probably should have saved my W there. No point. I'm just gonna speed her up. Huh. Sunfire. So yeah, I feel like that's should seem weird. Because that's basically disobeying the mechanics of the game. Or disregarding mechanics. And that's why they ban stuff like Top Janna, Top Soraka, because you're not CSing. They've let Senna get away with that for some reason for a while, because she's at least in bottom lane, and it's kind of made for some interesting comps and stuff like that, I guess. But yeah, anything that sort of violates the strategic foundation of the game usually gets changed. Like deliberately turning down a free objective should be a huge red flag in my opinion. So yeah, I don't think dragons should count for objective bounties. Or they should count less. Much, much less. I don't know how they're exactly calculated. Okay, Darius popped Ghost. Whoa.
Self-control is for stars. I should battle bounties once in a row.
Your team has destroyed a turret. Your team has destroyed a turret. Your team has destroyed an inhibitor. Your team has destroyed a turret. Your team has destroyed an inhibitor.
I think we should back it up.
Darkness is the new hobbies.
T1 did that this split. They literally gave 4 dragons. Yeah. I was thinking Tower won for some reason, but T1 the organization. Gotcha. Alright, we'll just probably go Knight's Vow, put on Katarina, if it comes to that.
Whoa! I saw stars for a second.
Alright, we don't have a lot to do for 2 minutes, so I guess we'll just pressure top. So yes, smart by the teams. In my opinion, dumb by the designers. Or at least misguided, overlooked. Dumb is kind of a strong word. I think underestimated, you know, the impacts of what that would mean for the metagame, you know, that type of thing. Not ideal. I don't think it, like, completely ruins the game or anything. I just think it's a little backward. And they probably need to address it. I like the idea of allowing people to get back in the game so games just aren't like, because you want people to be able to like get an advantage if they're ahead, but you want the enemy team, if they play well, to be able to get back in the game so people don't give up. So I kind of like the idea of objective bounties, sort of. But they should really just roll it all into one and just call it like a gold bounty. Like they have gold bounties on champions, but they should just have like, it should just look at the total amount of gold that one team has versus the total amount of gold that the other team has. And that should determine bounties. It should be that easy, right? If a team goes down, whatever the number is, 3k gold, then there's like a small bounty. If the team, you know, goes down 6k gold, there's a bigger bounty. And if they go down 9k gold, there's a huge bounty. And then they can cash in that bounty by taking objectives or, you know, killing champions, that type of thing. But I think it should be based on raw gold, not based on the objectives taken, because that makes Dragon weird, because Dragon doesn't give gold. And raw gold, like 1,000 gold, might be better than the Dragons. Almost certainly 1,000 gold's better than just a singleton Dragon. And the fact that the gold like doesn't fall off immediately, or like the bounties don't fall off immediately. So if you take a dragon, the enemy team gets into the bonus, and then they use Rift to take like 2 towers in a row. You know, they take Rift, then they take 2 towers in a row, then that's going to give them like 1,500 gold before the bounty falls off potentially. So it's just, it shouldn't feel bad to take an objective. Yeah, well, us getting that Katarina 3 kills early, turns out that was good. Kane, again, was probably a little miffed that we didn't give him that early kill. I don't know, maybe I could have given it to him. Like I said, my thought was just like, he was really close to dying, and I wasn't paying attention to the summoners, or the runes. And I thought maybe he's really close to dying, and if I get him this kill, then he's going to get a Triumph proc, and then he can get a couple more hits in, and maybe, you know, maybe be able to survive. But I probably could have just given him the last hit. I don't know. It was such a close fight. Rearrange my bookshelf tonight or tomorrow night. I gotta send back all of these library books. My entire, like, 1 or 2 shelves of these are probably library books, but I have we have a bunch of books that aren't even on the shelf though too. So I'm kind of a bibliophile. Like, I do like just kind of collecting books, but they've gotten expensive these days. So it's becoming harder to do, and it's harder to justify because, you know, now I'm in school, or I'm not in school, but I'm teaching at a university, and I can just check out any book I want for free anytime. So it's strictly for like the collectability, aesthetics of it. But when a lot of these books, even older books that are reprints, even used books, are like $10 or something now, it's difficult to justify it other than, you know, just being a very expensive sort of decoration of all these books. Back in the day, when I was accumulating these books at a used bookstore, you could get a lot of them for like $3 or something. And I would just go every week and just get like 1 or 2 books for like a year there. And so that's how I accumulated most of these books. Or they were books from classes. Like I'd have a, you know, Victorian lit class and they'd assign us 7 books or something. I'd keep those too. It is cool to have them all there, just to kind of see them and just think about them. Just be like, oh yeah, I remember that book. But it is getting expensive, and it's, like I said, it's completely aesthetic. There's no, I mean, there is a practical purpose. Like, I don't have to drive back and forth to the library, I guess, but they're also a pain in the ass to move, if you ever move. Books are heavy as fuck. When you get a whole, like, because they're so dense, when you get a bunch of boxes out of them. I mean, it's not like moving a grand piano or something, but I guess it's not like awkward to move like an oversized couch or something. So I guess it's not that bad, but it is annoying. So I gotta send some of these back. I kind of want to pull them off the shelf right now and start like getting them, but my shelves will look barren. I'm gonna have to move some from the top down here. I really wish I could support the authors, right? That's one reason why sometimes I like to, buy books or movies or whatever, because I want to support the artist. But all my favorite authors are dead, so that'd be difficult. Something are as heavy as books, you're doing it wrong. I mean, I don't know if I'd call it a hoard of books, but yeah, there's some. I mean, I don't know what constitutes a hoard. Let's see, I have to turn in 40 back to the library. That's probably I mean, I guess I've probably got like maybe between 100 and 200 books. Is that a hoard? It's like 200 books a hoard. I'll be honest with you, I haven't even read all of these.
My ability.
I probably haven't even read like maybe half of these, because I would just get them and I'd say, oh, I know that's a great piece of literature, I'll read that one day. And then I would just pick it up, be like, that's $3, sure. And I would like go to the library with like, I'd be on a mission. I'd be like, okay, I'm gonna go find some Nabokov this week. If they have any Nabokov, I'm getting it. Got gadgets and gizmos aplenty, yeah. That's kind of my wife. My wife's got all sorts of gadgets and gizmos in the garage. She's got like an extensive collection of all these like power tools and all these other things. Call it her workshop. We were thinking of converting the garage into something, and then like adding an external garage, because we've got a pretty good like space where we could do it outside, and that could give us more square footage. I think. I don't know. I don't know if garages. I think garages are typically counted in square footage. I'm not sure though. It would have to be connected to what we currently have. She does use those. Yeah, I don't use the books as much. Well, does she though? I don't know. We have some tools and gadgets that she really doesn't use that often, for sure. Like a sander. It's like sometimes into a dungeon. Yeah, that'd be fun. Well, we turn it into like a formal workshop or something where she can go in and just have more room to craft stuff, or we could just turn it into some kind of extra playroom also. I guess we'll just do recording and whatever.
Let's dance.
I'm always trying to think of ways to, like, different renovations and things that could add value to the house and just kind of be cool. What hobbies do we have outside of League? Well, I've been exercising a lot more lately, specifically swimming. Wait, what the hell is bottom? Is it like Swain, Seraphine, or Zillion? Maybe I should have maybe taken a magic resist rune. Seraphine Zillion, okay. I mean, the double AP gives us a lot more kill threat, so it's not horrible. Hey, what's up, Austin? We're gold 2, man. It's our worst season in 7 years, as far as rank goes. I still have fun. Well, as far as viewership goes, too, honestly. It's the worst numbers of viewership since, like, the first 6 months or something I was ever streaming. But I'm still having fun doing it and hanging out with you guys. But yeah, our rank is not great, but I'm hoping we've been playing better as of late, I think.
A summoner has disconnected.
But yeah, I've been swimming more.
Welcome to Summoner's Rift.
Because I'm free and I am.
We don't dance as much as we used to, but I still do enjoy dance.
30 seconds until minions spawn.
You know, what else?
A summoner
Other than just
has been
gaming.
connected.
I have started, like, getting back into reading a little bit more, but nothing that's, like, super
But it is less
exciting or fun. I would like to go hiking more. Maybe we can get some more hiking. But not any, like, new skills or anything. Can you jitterbug? That's not one of my primary dances. I've done it before, but I can't remember exactly what it was like. I mean, the primary stuff that we do are, like, the Chiefs swing dances. So, do mostly Lindy Hop, Charleston. Could do blues dance. Some. Our blues is not as good. Lindy Hop and Charleston are kind of our bread and butter. Then we could do blues. We could do a little bit of Balboa. We did some Peabody. Peabody's just kind of for fun, but we do some Peabody. Very limited tango, which is not a swing dance, but we would, like, integrate some tango moves in occasionally for fun. I think the jitterbug might have been sort of swing, but
good guys. They're just kidding themselves.
is that a paired dance or like an arranged dance? The jitterbug. We probably could do it though. We just have to look it up.
The universe tends towards chaos. I'm just helping it along.
Ballroom would be fun. Well, yeah, paired, but like it's not.
Blood.
It's not like the Cupid Shuffle or something, right? It's not like a. I guess line dance is the word I'm looking at. Jitterbug stroll.
Dancing between the rules.
Alright, let's see if we can get a kill on these clowns. Who died?
Dark matter, slap.
An enemy has been slain.
Fuck. I was hoping I could stop her from getting that cannon.
World's gonna burn. I'm amazing. If you forget my name, just call for the Lord of Darkness, Prince of Evil, the Emperor.
Yeah, we could. I think we've waltzed some, but we didn't do much
Way
ballroom.
more fun when you give up the rules.
No, a lot of our swing venues have been closed because of COVID for a long time, and then they just still haven't reopened. It's like funding and some other stuff, but we like to get back into it. Some stuff, it's just,
The dream of
it's kind of lame but true, where it is challenging. Like, it's an extra step when you have kids to do anything. Maybe when they're a little older, like Rory would probably like to go dancing. But you have to, like, get a babysitter.
I dance to the beat.
Which, like, we could do, but it's just, like, one extra thing, you know? So we haven't been like going out and doing that much that's not like hanging out with the kids, you know? Okay, yeah, we gotta go. Probably Mercs, and then, Mikhail's or something? Definitely Mercs.
Darkness is the new hotness.
That's an awkward buy. You know what? I'm gonna go ahead and get a book, though. Just so we can keep up some kill pressure. It's a swing dance that borrows from Carolina Shag and Lindy Hop. Okay. How old would kids have to be? I don't know. I'll have to ask my wife about that.
Sense of hope.
I think we have different opinions on that, probably.
In the dark, very good looking.
Oh! Holy shit, does he die? No. Oh my god. That was brutal. How the hell did he... I guess... Really? It's fucking Triumph, dude. 2 is fine. I would personally say... Well, we've got one that's younger, so not only does the older one have to be, like, able to take care of herself, but also able to take care of the daughter, or the one that's 4 years younger. I would say 12, personally. Like middle school. But I don't know. I mean, I was left home for short periods of time when I was like 4 or something, you know, and I was fine. I didn't burn down the house. They're just like, just don't go outside, don't answer the door. I'm like, okay. Just play, you know, my Nintendo. But I was a pretty responsible kid, too, you know? But yeah, I mean, I'd say middle school. Yeah, exactly. Who fucking... I don't know. People are just kind of crazy about that. It's like... These days, like, kids can't be left home alone until they're like 18, you know?
I'm waiting for one now.
Has been slain.
It's like, really, there's not going to be that much bad happening. Like, someone falls down the stairs or something, you know, but then, like, you've got a phone, and they can call you. As long as everyone's old enough to figure out how to use the phone, and to know, like, to call the hospital or the police or something if something weird's happening. I mean, it depends on the part of town you're living in, too, right? Like, if you're living in a really high crime area, maybe that's different. Okay, have sex till they're 50, yeah. So I'm sure they won't. You never see it, doesn't happen, right? I don't know, I'm kind of of that opinion, like... Fuck! She just got that little speed up from her W, and I missed my W.
Self-control is the start.
What do I it's like, I don't know. Bag it up, keep it clean, don't get pregnant, have fun. That would be my, you know, my take on it. I don't know, man, like, romance, it's a part of life. It's interesting, you know, and it's kind of a limited window. I guess it depends, but the... like when you're a teenager and in your young 20s, I feel like that's a different, or just in your 20s in general, I feel like that's a different kind of vibe, you know, than when you get a bit older. And, you know, when there's so many single people around and you just don't have that many responsibilities, and you can just kind of you know, just have a bit more fun. You don't have as much baggage or drama or whatever at that point. I mean, I get it. Like, you don't want people to get pregnant. You don't want STDs. You don't want your... Usually people are much more protective about their daughters, but you don't want your daughter or your son to get heartbroken or something. But I mean, that's all part of the journey, in my opinion.
An enemy has been slain.
And if you just, like, deny all of that... First of all, you probably can't. Right? They're just going to sneak around, do it behind your back, and they're not going to talk to you about it. So then if they get in a weird situation... You know, a date rape situation or a stalker situation or, you know, other kind of stuff, then they're not going to feel like they can talk with you about it.
I only believe in myself.
So that's bad. But then also, even if somehow, like, you convince them not to do any high school, sometimes those are, like, the wildest girls in college. And they get into the most trouble because they don't know what they're doing. And they don't know how to, like, you know, pace themselves or don't know how to make their own decisions. Talking about the guy who thought he... No, I think I would be cool, like, I don't know. I mean, I can say it now, but I think I would not really mind if my daughter's dating somebody. If she really likes him and he seems cool, like, I'm probably okay with that. I mean, I would prefer,
An ally has been slain.
you know, her to date a certain kind of guy, right, that she's good for. You know, if she comes in with some dude that, I don't know, just seems like he doesn't give a shit and, oh, you know, some kind of just guy that I wouldn't approve of. Obviously, I wouldn't like it, but you know, it's not really my choice. A sword collection. But I don't know. I think I'd be fine with it. Because again, I feel like it's inevitable. And if that's what she likes, if that's the kind of guy she wants to associate with, that's fine.
World's gonna burn.
The thing that would worry me most is if he seemed like he was really into, like, hard drugs. That would be kind of bad. But this lane is actually becoming kind of obnoxious. Zillion thought he was cute. What kind of guy wouldn't I approve of? Hard drugs. If he's a dude that just looks like he smokes weed or something, okay. But he's got like track marks on his arms, or I mean, I probably wouldn't know a lot about the hard drugs, but that's bad, especially opioids and stuff. Like that's really bad. If he just smokes weed, whatever. But it's because that could be something he could get her into primarily, and you know, I've known people that have, you know, ruined their life over drugs or even died from overdosing and stuff like that.
My cloak is woven from the whispers of starfields. The secret.
Yeah, obviously I would prefer something like a really sweet nerd guy, right? But I mean, if he's some
Shut down.
Vacuous football bro or something. Not that all football bros are vacuous, but you know what I mean? Just like has the personality of a brick wall or something. I'd be like, really, honey? But you know what? Whatever.
An ally
Yeah.
has been slain.
I don't know, man. I'm a big proponent of right now, and hopefully I'll continue to be so. Just let my daughter live her life, man. You know, it's her life. What she wants to do. How she likes having fun, as long as, you know, I hope she makes choices that don't put her in danger, you know, but other than that, you know, go out, be happy, do what you love doing.
time to face darkness.
He should have. Well, she kind of has to hard commit to the person she puts the bomb on.
Used to be a square. Then I
Yeah, exactly. I think people, I don't know, people just make it a lot easier on guys. I don't know. It's just kind of culturally, I mean, everybody, just like, it just seems culturally a lot better if guys are having sex than girls, you know? And I mean, part of that's because girls usually have the bigger consequences, right, if you get pregnant.
An enemy has been slain.
People just want to protect girls. I mean, people think about guys too, like they can handle themselves a little bit more kind of thing. Like girls could get, you know, abused or raped or something like that, and it's less likely that kind of thing would happen to guys. But it still can happen. But yeah, it's just kind of a double standard, really. She's so annoying. She can farm from so far away. But we are crushing them on farm.
An enemy has been slain.
Really? They have that worded?
boring. I'm way more fun now.
He was always downright critical to.
Destroyed a turret.
Critical of guys or girls? I don't know. Most guys do not want their daughter dating people, but to be fair though, like most of the dudes, like the girls that I dated, their dads are actually pretty cool for the most part. Well, tolerant. Like I never had anyone that was like mean or rude or like even menacing to me.
It's daily affirmation time. I do what I want. Sit safe.
Has been slain. An ally has been slain.
That Mordecai's pretty fed. Can we beat him? Fuck. Okay, yeah, they get him though, right? Okay, good. Hey.
Enemy has been slain.
Okay. Oh, damn it. I totally forgot I was going to get Merc Treads this game. Okay, well, we've got to go a heavy magic resist item second
And
then.
kill evil. You can like us.
I mean, Ionians are never, like, horrible, but...
Sucks with Messiah. But it is less complicated.
Any girlie saw me with a scum. Yeah. My mom was pretty... My dad was out of the picture my whole life. My mom was pretty chill with whatever. I mean, she didn't... She, like, put a decent amount of restrictions on me and didn't want me to, like, you know, be home alone with whichever girlfriend I had, and I had to, like, leave the door open, couldn't be under covers. You know, she put all these artificial restrictions. It didn't matter. Newsflash, it didn't matter. we found ways around whatever. That's what I'm saying, man. Like, you can't watch your kids 24/7, and you just gotta let them make their own decisions, man. Like, yeah, I got some action. I was a teenager, right? It is fine. I'm alive. My life is fine. I think that's how it is with most teenagers. Like, No fucking way. Dude, the slow on that shit. I guess I should have popped my,
That is what
Shurelias. Tina's getting quite inventive, yeah. I mean, sometimes, like I said, you could push them into doing, you know, stuff that's not as good. Or I'm gonna have to get
Thanks, Riku.
Jesus. I'm gonna have to get Grievous too. Damn it,
Universe
I really
tends towards chaos. I'm
really
just
messed up not getting the mercs, I think.
Your turret has been destroyed.
Again, if you're pushing them into doing shit in secret and they feel like they can't talk to you and they don't understand,
An ally has been slain.
you know, contraceptives or STDs or, you know, anything like that,
dancing with
because they're too afraid to ask you about it. I think that's bad. I think that's a lot worse than, or, you know, if they're trying to do, like, hide and do stuff in secret and then they get, you know, peer pressured or they get themselves in a, you know, date rape kind of situation, right? They're like, they only will meet up over, like, at some dude's party or something, and then they're so drunk, but they don't want to, you know, call you because they're drunk. And then they just end up, you know, wrong place, the wrong time kind of thing. I feel like a lot of those scenarios would be a lot, either wouldn't happen or would be a lot less bad if they felt like they could be more open with you about their lives.
way more fun.
I don't know. I mean, we'll have to see when, obviously, when that comes up. It's easy to talk about now before I get into any situations like that, right? But, you know, my theory in general is just open communication, positivity,
An ally has been slain.
letting them make their own choices.
Enemy has been slain. An ally has been slain.
Just letting them figure out how to manage their own life. And I think a lot of that also stems, yeah, I maybe could have ignited, but he had flash anyways. So like the bedtime thing is a really simple one right now, right? Where instead of forcing her to go to bed, you know, being militant about it, you must go to bed, you must go to bed, then she's sort of slowly learning, okay, if I don't go to bed by this time, I'm going to be really tired tomorrow, and it's not going to be great.
I rescued you so you could hold my
And so she started, you know, going to bed at a more reasonable time. It's kind of fixed itself as she's sort of gotten on this schedule. But then I'm not the enemy, right? I'm not telling her what to do, or you know, I'm letting her kind of figure out herself.
I love evil love.
I'm shaping it, I'm influencing it, right? I'm saying, hey, you think we should go to bed a bit earlier? How the fuck was he even in that bush? I thought I swept it. I guess he was standing right here or something. Well, so instead of trying to defend Dragon, he just wanted to like sit in the bush and see if he could get somebody.
Woo! I am alive! Woo!
Shut
Darkness
down.
is the new hotness.
An ally has been slain. An enemy has been slain.
Then I bring
An ally has been slain.
But yeah, so I don't know. That's just my take on it. We'll see.
Killing spree.
Damn, I really want to get like Force of Nature or something, but I just can't because I need to get Grievous. Shurelya's is so good with our comp.
Safety.
Mercs would have been good, but I thought we just got Dragon a second ago. Maybe that was longer ago than... Was it on Silver? I thought we just got it. Maybe not.
Perfection exists. Good is hard.
He's gonna get so ulted. Fuck, he's just healing so goddamn much. Ugh. If I had Grievous, maybe. I don't know. I felt like I was priced into the Bengal class. Just my buy order. Like, I wasn't able to get an orb, but I did have enough gold to get Book plus Fairy Charm. But maybe I should have just taken a bad back.
Can't kill evil.
I mean, is he really going to be able to get it? No, it's not even close.
Safe is for nerds.
But, I mean, realistically, is it going to cost us that much, him dying? Like, they already have Dragon. They're probably just going to get... They're going to get tier 1 for free anyways. I mean, maybe it hurts us with tier 2.
I do what I want. No Star Guardian can say the same.
It wasn't a 3v5, man. It was a 3v3. And I was hoping we could kill the Swain fast enough when I CC'd Zillion. Like, what I'm trying to do, if you haven't noticed, to try to deal with Zillion, if I can, is CC one person and then go and knock up the Zillion and hopefully kill them during... Okay, there we go.
Shut down.
Okay, we're starting to get stuff like Maw Malmortius, Wit's End.
Your turret has been destroyed.
Thanks, Riku.
Yeah.
Bad because
I mean, their damage is really low overall. It's like, right now they're pretty strong, but once we get the magic resist... Seraphina's doesn't do any damage, Zillion doesn't do any damage.
life sucks.
I wish Trish would have committed to that harder. I mean, she can't really jump on him, though. And we didn't really know where everyone else was.
Shut down.
Salas is kind of coming alive here. I still think we're in like an okay place to maybe win. If we just like don't get blown out here in a second, we can just stick around in this game and just win a fight at like 40 minutes. Okay, okay, we got the resets. Zillion's coming too. I mean, they're gonna have to fight him right there.
I am alive. When Zaya and I were banging on the desolate
Come on, Triss. Keep attacking, baby.
Enemy
Damn it. She
rampage.
dropped like 2 auto attacks, and I think that would have been enough. I don't know about Stormrazor here. I'm very skeptical of Stormrazor. Legends of Runeterra. I don't know. I need to get back into Total War, like, as a secondary game. And definitely if I'm going to do WoW, I just don't know if I'm going to have enough time. It's a card game, right? Hey, what's up, Matt? Good to see you, man. I might do Cat. I need to see the numbers. Speaking of, like, Druid, I was looking at it again today. Like, it does look really fun. And we do have, like, 4 Warlocks right now, I think. But I'm going to have to see, like, the numbers when they do the raid testing. So, I mean, yes, like, the versatility would be nice for 10 mans and stuff like that, but... And I could just, like, heal dungeons all the way up. Which, I don't know, is slower than Warlocks, but... God. Dude. I was CC'd for so long. I got CC'd out of my first W. And I just missed the second one. I don't know if we would have killed him even if I got it, though.
Your turret has been destroyed.
Yeah. We do have I think we have 2 or 3 druids that are trying to go resto. So some of them will probably have to do something else, but maybe they'll go Moonkin. I don't know. I'll have to look at the numbers that signed up again. Yeah, we could have maybe won this. I did fuck up my items. I definitely should have gone. If I was paying attention, I was talking too much. If I just went double magic resist runes and then went Mercury Treads, I still think Shrelia's was probably the play, but then went Mercury Treads, Shrelia's Putrefier, and got the orb on Putrefier first. Yeah, there are a lot of Pallies. I feel like Paladins and Death Knights are gonna be like super saturated. But a lot of it is going to depend on these Omen of Clarity procs. And just how accurate, like, some of these tier lists are in terms of damage and things like that. 'Cause so many people are putting... Because if, like, Druid could do, like, top-tier damage, if Cat can do top-tier damage, then they're really, really good. Because they have so much other utility. You know, you've got Innervates, you've got... Battle Res, and then of course you have your variety of buffs. 3 Paladins and 2 Druids. Yeah, on retail. And then of course you have just the raid or 10-man flexibility. If you can get multiple gear sets, you know, on a single character, just being able to say, okay, we're down a healer tonight, but we've got other DPS. You know, I could go in and heal... if I had to. I mean, I get, like, Retribution Paladins can do that, too. Or Tank Paladins or whatever, but... Oh, okay. Classic as in TBC or classic as in... Season of Mastery? I'm assuming TBC. Yeah, that makes sense. Yo, what's up?
What up?
Oh, you back in Gold 1, huh?
Oh, we back there.
Oh, yeah. TBC. Yeah, druids were very questionable. I think in Classic, they might have literally been the worst class. I may have still... I probably would have done priest, but... Sadie, are you ready to get diffed and miffed? Oh, there she is! Oh, she's a kitty! So, she's looking so happy, I'm sure. I can't see the camera right now. Looking at the chat. She's a senile grandma kitty. Granny kitty.
Uh-huh.
Probably be a great granny at this point. If she wasn't fixed. Oh, I got you. Yeah, I saw the old guild with Smuzzy. They were looking to like maybe run something again, but I'm gonna stick with the new crew. It'd be cool to run fresh. The people seem really chill. Like Smuzzy and the crew was cool. I did not like that juiced guy though by the end. That shaman that was trying to like, you know, that was like trolling with his healing basically and trying to blame me for it. It's like, it's a double whammy, man. You're trolling and you're trying to blame somebody else for your trollery. Healing pets and shit, letting main tanks die.
You have the heart of a weakling.
Everybody but me.
Everybody but me. It's like, dude, you know, like, everybody knows you're like, why are you even trying to lie, dude? We all are looking at the fucking parses. We see you're healing the pets. we know exactly what's happening here, like. But it's fine. I may have gone back to them, but like they a lot of them just weren't committed to. Like the warlocks were kind of trolling. Like no one would put up fucking Curse of Recklessness to help out all the DPS. There's just a lot of greeters. And Curse of Agony in TBC, it's not even that much of your DPS, to be honest. Like I put up Recklessness back in the day when I was TBC and a warlock, and I still blew everyone away. It's like 2 or 3% of your DPS, maybe. And,
Let's dance.
you know, it's an extra 8% for all of your physical damage dealers. It's like, should I give 8% to 10 people in the raid or 2% for myself personally? For me, that's a no-brainer, but for them, I guess it was a brainer.
Rough stuff.
Yeah, it's whatever though. It's fine. But yeah, I'll roll with the new crew. Also, fresh server is cool because then I feel like I'm not as behind on gold, and there's, at least for a while, going to not be as many bots and boosts and all that. And, you know, the fact that it's 50% faster leveling as a bonus, and then Wrath of the Lich King in general is like 30% faster than normal classic, and you get, you know, it's just a lot more friendly all around. Like you get a mount at level 20 instead of level 40. You get summoning stones that actually work, so you can, you know, actually get a group for a dungeon without having to wait 2 hours. And I kind of like leveling. It just takes so fucking long, but it's fun. But I don't want to spend, you know, 60 hours leveling. But I could spend 20 or 25 hours leveling, something like that. And I think that's fine. Just putting on some music, jamming. Okay, they picked the old Morgana counter pick.
That shit ain't gonna work.
Quote unquote. That shit ain't gonna work. That's what people think is good against Rakan. I thought it was in the past, but just actually digging in. Priests are gonna be in demand? I don't... From what I've heard, I don't think so. but we'll see. Like, Holy Priest, I think, is supposed to be the worst healer, statistically. And then Discipline Priests are extremely good, but you only want one, period, in a raid, because the debuff, the bubble debuff, is shared between all priests. So... Exactly, that's what I'm saying. One priest. Yeah. You can do a holy as your AoE healer, but I think shamans and even druids are supposed to be a little bit better at that type of thing. There won't be many around. I mean, that could be true. Shadow Priest is also not as unique as it was. It does do more damage than it did, like, proportionally. But it doesn't have the unique buff. And specifically, they took away a lot of the big buffs of the Shadow Priest, where it gave 15% extra damage to your Warlocks, because it increased all shadow damage by 15%, and it doesn't do that anymore. And their mana battery thing isn't unique anymore. So they're okay, but again, you'd probably want like one of them. I mean, you can run with a lot of different shit, let's be honest, I think, in these raids. Where is Morgana? There she is. Yeah, I've got a 72% win rate against Morgana. It's like literally my best matchup in the top 10, so... I don't know if that's just because the matchup itself is bad, or because bad for Morgana, or because people just don't play Morgana, but they pick her into me because they think she's a hard counter, and they just don't have experience on her.
Welcome to Summoner's Rift.
Yeah, no, that's true. There'll probably be quite a bit of everything. I mean, Priest is pretty good in TBC, so... And Priest was also, like, the best healer, I think, by a well, that might be an exaggeration. I think, like, Paladins and Shamans were both really good, and Classic as well, but Priests were pretty popular. So people that have just been playing since, you know, the same character since the start of WoW Classic, there might still be some Priests around. Are people raving about Druids? I've seen most people downplaying Druids. Like, I've seen people saying Druid tanks are, like, the third best tank at the absolute best. What do people usually say? What, Paladin, then Blood DK, then Druid?
World's gonna burn.
And then Warrior.
Amazing.
And then Moonkin is thought to be, like, good to have one, but pretty mediocre damage overall. What?
Darkness is the new hot.
Did it kill the big one? He smited the big one and then it ran away before it died. And then a lot of people are saying, like, Druid healers are, like, you know, third healer, fourth healer. Right, they'll say, like, Holy Paladin, then your one Disc Priest, and then, like, a Druid. So they're, like, they're solid healers, but they're not thought to be, like, you're gonna be topping meters. Most people say that. So I don't know, I haven't seen that much raving. Like, they do have utility. The Feral, people are on that Feral train. So people are saying Feral's gonna be pretty good, but it's supposed to be extremely hard to play.
Your nerdiness brings out my eyes.
I really need to be level 3 before I try to go on him. She's also got probably Black Shield. Well, she doesn't have it yet, because she keeps trying to hit me with these vines.
I love evil, and evil loves me.
Enhancement Shamans are harder? Huh. I'll have to look and see, I don't know. I always liked Druid tanks when I was a healer. People would hate on them, but I like that huge-ass health pool.
But it is less common.
I kind of liked it if they got whacked every now and then, too. Then I could heal them. Increase my healing numbers. Blood DK, if I was a healer, would be the one I wouldn't want to see. I mean, if we're clearing content, it doesn't matter, but because a lot of their, like, power is healing themselves, it's like taking healing away from me, bro. Come on. But really, as long as we're taking stuff down, it probably doesn't matter.
Helping it along.
Yeah, I've seen that, the Spell Slinger Shaman. See if she'll go for it.
An ally
Does she
has been
cleanse?
slain.
I don't know if she cleansed too.
An ally has been slain.
It's interesting.
Yeah, private server thing. That's what we'll have to see with, like, the Omen of Clarity procs on Druid is a big deal too, and some people were saying it was not going to happen as much. I mean, like, basically everyone agrees Affliction Warlock is going to be really strong though. Some people are saying, well, if, like, the boss fights are only 2 minutes long or something. What they're saying, like, Nax. I'm like, is it really gonna be 2 minutes? I highly doubt it. People are saying Karazhan was a cakewalk and it's gonna be like 2 minutes as well, and it's like, yeah, for like world first, like turbo sweaty guilds, maybe, but like,
An ally has been slain.
maybe, but like there were still some challenging fights, and I thought we were an okay guild, not like a world first, but like most guilds are not gonna be, you know, like world first guilds, right?
Hotness.
Is he AP or no, he's AD?
Those 600.
But it's like, even in Karazhan, you know, the skeleton dragon, Nightbane, was kind of tricky. Like, we would wipe on that sometimes. Nether Spite took a second.
Boring, Coop. Let's go.
They could be coming. I think they back, but I'm not 100%. So it's like, yeah, I don't know if it's gonna be that. We'll see. But yeah, they're like, well, if the fight only lasts 2 minutes, then the Warlocks aren't gonna have a great execute phase.
Woo! I am so far past redemption, I am in the fun zone. Population Rakan.
So their DPS is gonna fall off. And I'll have to look up, I don't know the kind of fights. Are there that many fights that are,
Doing the right thing was
where you have, like,
I'm way
multiple bosses at the same time? Like a council fight, or even just where there's, like, 2 things you're supposed to be fighting? So I feel like something like, obviously, Affliction's gonna be really good at that kind of thing.
No start.
The dots, I don't know if Feral would be as good on those. I think Feral's supposedly, like, much better at single target. I mean, they can do okay on, like, some AoE. Oh, he has Ignite instead of TP. Wow. Okay. He's committed. No, Shin goes. Shin backs. Shaco, really? Alright, come down here quick, man. Fuck, I might die off this.
Oh god.
He's just gonna smite it, isn't he? cannot believe Shaco went for the fucking blue over a dragon. Alright. I'm just gonna get Ionians anyways.
This place will look different when we're in charge, Riku. More dark matter? Dark matter everywhere. As far as the eye can
Incredibly
see.
stupid. I guess we should have just given him blue. I mean, we did get the dragon, but... Isn't there one, like, in phase 1 or whatever, phase 7, with, like, where there's a bunch of drakes? Like, one of the dragons, one of the achievements is, like, kill all of the drakes. Or you're supposed to leave all the drakes alive? Or kill them all? I don't know. There's, like, that, and with Yogg, I think there's something where there's a bunch of tentacles or something you're supposed to leave up. But I guess if you're leaving them up, then you're not killing them. But if you're supposed to kill them, I don't know. I haven't really watched a lot of the fights like, in any sort of depth. Interesting choice. I guess she just wants to back and buy something. Does she have a completed mythic off of that?
Safe is for nerds. I do danger.
Yeah, I don't know if that was worth losing that kind of tempo just to get a longsword. Because now, I mean...
World's gonna burn.
An ally has been
Mord's right
slain.
there. We're going to have at least 40 or 50 seconds on our ult. Is that ported?
An ally has been slain.
Okay. Thank God she didn't trap me. I think if she trapped me right there, I was dead. Okay, her black shield is down, but we don't have the ult.
An ally has been slain. An enemy has been slain.
Yeah, like, we could have gone and killed the Caitlyn if Miss Fortune had her ult when the black shield was down. Probably. Oh, Morg's right there? Okay, Morg was at, Dragon. No! How the fuck did I miss that? God damn it. Fuck. So bad.
Enemy has been slain.
Okay. I'm so mad at myself for missing that. But at least we killed the Morg.
If you forget my name, just call
Alright, we got her in the end. My ear. Sorry, bruh.
Hey, Gragas,
Okay, yeah, let's just back up.
Trundle's also looking.
Old Trundy.
Sometimes we agents of darkness need a break.
Rip headphone users. Sorry, guys. Just trying to wake you up just in case you're falling asleep. Keep you in the game.
I am bad because I'm free, and I am free because I'm bad.
Don't want you to miss a moment, you know? In case you were trying to study or, you know, work or sleep. Ah! Damn. That was a really good play, but I don't know if it's going to work out really well.
Slain.
Floating in space,
An enemy has been
revolving
slain.
endlessly in a
Okay.
single day.
Oh, can we attack Ripper behind? Oh, nice.
Yeah.
nothing at all.
Oh, what the fuck? Gale Force.
Life is way
If I still had my E, that would have been a lot cleaner. Runeterra has Yumi. Everybody's favorite.
perfection doesn't exist. Except for my hair.
We're looking on CS. Doing pretty well. Damn, this is one of those where I've got like really late wards.
How do the Star Guardians see anything? Their sparkles are so darn sparkly.
Your turret has been destroyed.
Yeah, a lot of these guys when they're talking about Feral and stuff that I've seen, they're like, well, if you're able to stack all of these buffs, like if you're you know, if your raid does lust on pull and you pop your potion and you have berserk and you know, get your DK to put hysteria on you and you get your rogue to put tricks of the trade on you,
Most good guys.
you know, all this other like and this and this and this, then you just like really start cranking. It's like, yeah, but like if you're not like a #1 parser or something like that, you know, are you gonna get all that shit? Yeah.
Woo! Being bad just feels so good.
It's like maybe, I mean, if you are like the highest DPS, people will probably funnel that to you, but it's like an if you get so many Omen of Clarity procs and stuff like that.
Hey, orange. Let's just
Yeah, you just wait. Really? I always forget about these things. Nice. That was a really good sequence.
Turret has been destroyed.
I'm gonna go stare in the mirror. It's daily affirmation time.
Yeah, and you play it absolutely perfectly around all these different dots. And the boss dies in like 2 minutes or less.
I don't apologize. Doing my
And it's single target. I think they have pretty good, like, AoE damage. But it has to be, like, pretty low health AoE targets.
Ooh, Rika, let's destroy everything they hold dear and then laugh in their faces.
I don't know. I mean, Locke is similar, but apparently, like, Locke's really start shining. Yeah. Locks really start shining when, there's, like, longer execute phases. People are saying Affliction's kind of bad in, ICC, though. I don't know. I don't know why that would be. I guess just don't scale as well or something.
My blue ward, dude.
That's right. Misfortune might die to the Scroggas.
Then I bring darkness. Woohoo!
Do you want to get this Caitlyn? Never mind. Well,
They've got a ward there. If they check this...
I only believe in myself.
They're all trying to go bottom.
And Saya.
What?
Okay, got him.
Okay.
But,
Damn it.
oh, well.
Forget my name, just fall for the Lord of Darkness.
Shin, dude. Oh my god. The Gale Force really. Shin! Fucking mark this! What the fuck?
Your inhibitor has been destroyed.
What are you doing?
Are you just trolling? Like,
Your turret has been destroyed.
is he A? Like,
Your
is he
turret
DC?
has been destroyed.
No, he's the one that started the surrender. He's fucking trolling.
He is trolling.
Can't kill evil. You can wear it like a sweet.
Guys, no one helped me top.
It's not that I completely lost my sense of hope. It's
What am
that
I even
the
getting
light
here?
inside me died a long time ago, leaving a dark, very good-looking soul.
Do I get McHale's or? I guess I'll get McHale's. It's like, bro, it's because you took fucking Ignite as Shin instead of Teleport, and then you went bottom, which was cool, like, we got a kill, but then you didn't go back. And Aurelia got first tower, and probably like a 30 CS lead on you at that point. So it's like, yeah, that's not good. That's why you take Teleport on Shin. If you can't win the lane, you shouldn't take Ignite, and Shin, a lot of times, is not going to win the lane. And that's fine,
Safest for nerds.
because he's so good later with his ult and his Ignite. He's just not gonna fucking clear these waves, or what?
Darkness got stopped.
Ay, ay, ay.
World's gonna burn.
An enemy has been slain.
Dude, it's a fucking tie game. Just like grab a juice box, put on your big boy pants.
Dude, I'm about to carry this shit. This guy can get his head out of his ass.
Yeah, let's do it. And I guess Misfortune will just cover top,
Darkness
and then Shin maybe he'll farm bottom. Who knows?
Oh shit. Come to me. Come here.
Good.
Oh, Shaco, my dude.
Gangster.
I'm getting so strong. We should probably go to... I think this guy's just gonna troll the rest of the time.
Well, I guess if he just pushes a little bit, that's something. That's what we're gonna have to deal with. Just presume he's AFK. Nope.
living the dream.
Nope, we're gonna win. Even with you trolling.
Your turret has been destroyed.
Fucking baby.
Has been slain.
Okay.
Evil loves me.
We'll just have to carry you.
I mean, that MF ult. Should I stay for base?
No. Come on up.
Okay.
Until they back up. See if they're gonna. Yeah, they backed up. Okay, you're good.
But it is less complicated.
Dude, look at this Shin just go right to the fucking top.
Yeah. I mean, I guess at least he's clearing something. Sort of. He's just gonna go get red buff.
I am bad because I'm free, and I am free because I'm
At least he's not like turbo running it into the enemy base, you know.
I guess. Yeah.
I mean, it'd be cool if he just actually tried to win instead of trolling, but
Right.
The universe tends towards chaos. I'm just helping it along.
That was 0 and 3 in lane. It's so funny.
Life is way more
Nah.
fun if you give up the rules.
They gonna try that?
I don't think so. Morgana's right there.
Perfection doesn't exist, except for my hair.
Yeah, they might actually be on it. Yeah, they're on it.
Okay, I'm coming. Kill the Morgana. Yeah, just go Morgana. Now fight them. Oh my. I have to back. I have to back. He's just gonna troll.
Triple kill.
Alright, alright.
I saw stars for a second. That's dark.
Aced.
Okay, now we can do it. I think. Can we? Or maybe this? No, just drag, I drag.
It's too drag.
Most good guys just kill themselves.
Oh, right there.
Such a star. Gonna go stare in the mirror. It's daily affirmation. Woo! Being bad just feels so good.
I think me, you, and Misfortune can 5.
Yeah. I mean, the Shaco, like, can delete that
He's doing
Caitlyn
really well.
real fast, too. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, we got a great team fight, though.
Yeah, we do. I got the far side here.
Okay.
I mean, we can probably honestly take Baron here soon. We just
Yeah,
gotta kill
we just need
like,
to win a fight
Oh.
while Aurelia's not there.
Perfect. Now we could probably do it. We gotta do something before Aurelia just pushes.
Yeah.
Top it.
Doing the right thing is boring.
Yeah, she's gonna potentially
probably
flank
gonna-
from over here.
She might have backed.
Yeah.
That bot wave is getting pretty thick.
Yeah, we're gonna have to catch bot, I think. It's alright. Oh, she's just hiding in that bush.
I'm gonna have to get Baron.
I'm like a comet.
Maybe we can ult the pit.
I don't apologize.
Oh yeah, we go. We go.
Did they get it, or we get it?
Sure.
We got it. Nice.
I danced to the
Double
beat.
I'm just gonna push.
Okay.
Good in thought.
Your team has destroyed a turret. Your team has destroyed a turret.
You get this.
Destroyed a turret.
Then I embrace the darkness. Woohoo!
Your team has destroyed an inhibitor.
Okay, nice. Now we just need one more.
I'm
like, dude,
reporting the shit out of this shit. Just
Yeah.
letting you know.
Yeah, oh, for sure.
Danger brings
It's like,
out
dude,
my bad
you've been
side.
trying to surrender for like 20 minutes. We've been carrying your ass the entire time. We're not gonna press surrender now.
Special, dude. Alright, I'm pushing bot lane.
Okay. Well, he just went over a ward, so they're probably gonna kill him.
Myself.
He might start trying to like deliberately int into them. He's like, damn it, they might win without me. Yeah, he's just inting into him now.
Honestly, it's probably better than these guys.
Your inhibitor is respawning
When
soon.
Zaya and I
He's gonna be worth a
landed
little
on
bit of
the
gold.
planet, I realized something. I don't like being alone. Oh, and spiky space squids are the worst.
He was probably just afraid he was gonna get, you know, banned if he entered into him too much. They're all coming over there. Shaco had to back, and I'm back.
Legendary.
We're gonna kill them all here.
Yeah. Nice.
Well, maybe.
Irelia's coming.
Safe is for nerds.
I do danger.
It's alright. They get this drag, it's okay. I mean, it'd be nice to get it, but...
Yeah.
World's gonna
Oh,
burn.
Shago could just steal, probably.
Yeah.
I'm coming. Perfect. Just kill her. Oh, you're gonna waste that?
Has been slain.
Oh, dude. We pushed him into this crap.
Be nice.
Aurelia's dead, so we gotta do something for 40 seconds.
Yeah. Oh, Shaco's got the Caitlyn, I think, yeah.
Okay. It's alright.
Yes!
Victory.
Suck it, Shin.
Times 9 hit. I'm actually gonna head up.
One anyways. Love to see it. Tell me, oh, sorry. Let me see what you got to say here, Mal. Those are the wins that feel real good. Had a patient today tell, that he got paid too much and when he charges fair. It's like, well, dude, just do it yourself then. You don't like having a nutritionist, you don't like having to pay doctors or nurses, just go on WebMD, go on YouTube, and just do your own surgery. learn, become an expert yourself on nutritionism. I mean, like, yes, the U.S. has problems with, you know, the healthcare system. I think everybody would acknowledge that. It could be optimized, right? Yes, a lot of costs are high, but I definitely don't think it's the caretakers. You know what I mean? And that's just rude to say to somebody's face, hey, bro, like, you're helping save my life right now, but I think you're getting paid too much. It's like, if people should complain about anything, I would think, you know, they would complain about the, you know, for-profit hospitals or, like, the insurance companies, or just something about the bureaucracy, the drug companies. Something about the bureaucracy and not the doctors and nurses and everything else. I'm not saying that all those other things are necessarily evil or bad, but if you're going to complain and say that costs should be cut somewhere, I would look to, you know, some of the bureaucratic elements and not the primary care people. To care and understand.
And that's true.
That's right. So it's like, yeah, I don't know. It is really complicated. I think everybody agrees it could be better, but her life only worth a few bucks. Yeah. People just, I mean, there's nothing that's free. People always want something that's free. There's always a trade-off. There's always a price. That price isn't always, it doesn't necessarily have to be money, and it's not easy to always understand that. But, like, for example, in some of those countries, as you mentioned before, you know, you might be on a big wait list for certain things, especially more elective procedures or, you know, stuff like that. And again, I'm not an expert. It depends on the individual countries, but... And it also depends on the health of your population. Probably to some extent, like, the education of your population, too. I think, and the size of your country. Like, smaller countries with, you know, healthier or higher educated populations and stuff like that are gonna be a lot easier to treat. Like, America specifically, the healthcare is really rough because we have so many obese people. And it's a huge-ass country. So I'm not saying, obviously I'm not excusing everything about it, but I'm just saying that, like, our dynamics in this country are very different than somewhere like, you know, Norway or New Zealand or Switzerland, you know, these countries that have much smaller population, and just like how the money gets distributed also, or like what we budget, what we spend on. It's just all extremely complicated. Let's keep rolling with Rakan. I'll try to play something that's not Rakan at least once tonight, but I kind of want to win too. I mean, I guess here I could have done Nami or Janna or Lulu against Nautilus, but into Kha'Zix, I just don't want to do an Enchanter into Kha'Zix.
I definitely think Rakan's in play here.
It's like, dude, you're not the only person playing League of Legends right now. Like, there's probably thousands and thousands of games of League of Legends, especially in Gold, going on right now. It's like, yes, I was just in the last game, but there were also, you know, 20,000 other people in the last game, you know, in quotes, so... Yeah, I think that's right. And I think a lot of people overlook that too. I mean, a really easy one to understand, like I said, is that we have a huge problem, like you were just talking about with diabetes, because we have so many overweight people. And there's a lot that goes into why that happens too. A lot of that is education, a lot of that is access to affordable, like, food, like the way that food gets marketed, the way food gets manufactured. A lot of that contributes to our poor health in terms of education. We have quite a high amount of smoking and drinking. There are some other countries that have more socialized medicine that also have smoking and drinking and stuff like that, but I don't know. Just like each country is kind of unique. So yeah, we could be inspired by some things, and our healthcare system definitely could be optimized for sure. I don't think anyone's gonna say it's perfect, but to just say, yeah, we can copy paste wherever the hell Sweden's model in the US is perhaps a little overly optimistic.
I do what I want. No Star Guardian can say the same.
Yeah, and some specific healthcare providers get paid well too. Because we do have groundbreaking shit here. Like, usually we're the first country that comes up with the best drugs, the best medical equipment. Like, sometimes there are other countries that do that too, but we are usually at the cutting edge of innovation for a lot of things too, and that doesn't come cheap. Like, it costs billions of dollars to fund the research for some of these things. So yeah, it could be optimized. I mean, people like to point out, well, our life expectancy isn't as high as other places, despite the fact that we spend so much on healthcare. And they look at the spending as like the research on the drugs and all this stuff, and it's like, yeah, but again, we have a really unhealthy population too. Like, spend as much money as you want on new diabetes medication, but your population may not live that much longer if they're eating McDonald's every day. You know what I mean? Well, I don't think you have to be in a certain kind of work if you're a chubby chaser. If you're looking for big people, man, you shouldn't have to look very far.
Safe is for nerds.
Not fat shaming, not saying whatever, but if that's like a kink of yours or something, man, it's like go to Walmart, man. Just anywhere. I mean, this isn't like, you know, medieval England or Germany or something, right? Where if you see a fat person, it's like really rare, and it's probably because they have enough food to not starve to death.
An enemy has been slain.
Like a comet. World's gonna burn. I'm gonna freezing by.
But yeah, I'd say, you know, going into nutrition, working in a hospital where you're dealing with diabetes patients all day, yeah, that's... You could probably see some large people there, too. Client, professional, forbidden love. Oh, okay, so you want to specifically try to date your clients. You're trying to see just how fast you can spend, you know, $100,000 on a degree and then immediately get disbarred for something you could easily do by opening an OkCupid account. For the kink.
When Zaya and I were abandoned,
Like, yeah, bro, let me get a 4-year degree and then let me go and get another, like 3-year degree after that.
Spiky space squids are the worst.
And then let me just hook up. Let me just try to see if I can get this 400-pound girl that's my patient, hook up with her. Let one of the nurses rat me out, get disbarred. It's like, bro, just go to some dating site, do some fantasy where you dress up as a doctor. It'll save you a lot more time and money. I didn't say it was a perfect plan. True.
I dance to the beat. Beat called Dark.
All this low-fat, low-sodium stuff. Yeah, they do put weird chemicals in there, too. I've always been dubious of those, like, the zero-calorie sodas and shit with the aspartame, or now it's sucralose.
Life is way more fun.
I've heard stevia is not that bad, because that's actually, like, a natural root. At least that's how it's marketed. Oh, you only need a bachelor's? Okay. Still. Shit, Kha'Zix is here. Vi's not moving. If Vi just moved off of that fucking scuttle, we could have won that. Yeah, she was committed, man.
I love an evil love.
Bro, don't let it crash, you dumb fuck. Like, I'm trying to hold it here for a reason.
Darkness? I don't apologize for doing my thing.
Picking up on that, doing great. Alright. Now Vi wants to do something. I don't know. I mean, I get it. She was already on Scuttle. She thought the play might be dead, but if she just showed up, Lucian lives, and we get at least one kill, if not two. Okay, maybe didn't need to ignite that.
Self-control is the strongest. I choose fun. My cloak is woven from the whispers of star fields, the secrets of galaxies.
Alright, I'm just gonna back.
Ooh, swishes. Swish, swish.
Alright. Not thrilled about that buy, but maybe I should have just gotten boots and like
It's not that I
a
completely lost my
ruby
sense of
crystal. I
hope.
don't know if I had enough of
It's
that.
that the light inside me died a long time ago, leaving a dark, very good-looking soul.
What? You guys got her there, right?
Enemy has been slain.
Doing the right thing was boring.
Be careful, they could
I'm way
be
more fun now.
one of these, but God, he's just walking right in front of that bush. Oh, he's right there, okay.
Those good guys. Just take it slow.
Ally has been slain.
I'm gonna have to fly. I'm gonna flash. That was not smart. He should have just backed after we cleared the wave. He's too low.
The universe tends towards chaos. I'm just
And I should have flashed the hook. God, that's a huge wave. It's rough.
good in talk. I look good. Cosmically good.
In order to have an RDN, what's that, a registered
I am bad
dietitian,
because I'm
nutritionist
free,
or something?
and I am free because I'm bad.
An enemy has been slain.
Wow, I'm surprised. That's a lot of discipline for Kaisa not to take that. Was Nautilus not 6? I guess he wasn't. Lucian's not 6 yet either. I'm not sure about the forward dash.
not sure what Kha'Zix is.
Living the dream. The dream of your
Okay.
Ally has been slain.
No, we don't have it, man.
Careful,
Are you
I'm
gonna try
not
to
sure
dive
if
this?
Henry is dead.
Really?
turn off the dark.
Kha'Zix is there. Yeah, I mean, can't really do a ton about that. Come on, hook me, hook me, hook me. Yeah, 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 yeah. Holy shit. Why would you not, like, commit to that harder? Okay.
An enemy has been slain.
Guess we can get Dragon.
Dark matter, slap.
Lucian. Okay. He needs a little bit of mana.
Yeah, Kha'Zix is top side.
Okay.
Two quick drags is good.
Yep.
I am so far past redemption, I am in the fun zone. Population,
These back timings are weird.
safe is for
I keep being like 50 gold short of another component. Damn it.
Enemy killing spree.
I'm coming to you. Run to me if you can. Might be able to get her.
Are you... Vi, are you fucking serious right now?
Executed.
good in dark.
I cannot believe it.
Gonna burn.
Cannot believe it.
Blazing by.
Didn't go for the Kaisa. Decided to chase the support to an execute.
Pretty amazing, honestly.
It's like, huh, the Rakan just knocked up this person right in front of me that's the carry that has a 350 gold shutdown.
I saw
Let me go
stars for a
chase
second.
the support real
That's
quick,
some dark matter.
who has lots of mobility with his hook and is probably going to be able to execute. Yeah, it's because she could kill me. I mean, I was like isolated Qs. I mean, maybe I could have stuck with it a little bit longer. That is true. Maybe I could have committed to it. But I didn't know if she had shield. And I was going to be isolated Qs the whole time. And I didn't have any cooldowns. I mean, maybe I could have kept her, like, interested and then shielded over to Jason. You're right. That probably would have been a better play. I just got a little tilted when, like, Vi wasn't there and gave up on it. Then I gave up on it. And then Jason was like, I'm coming. And I was like, well, shit.
It's all good.
I did turn back around.
I
But
know.
it was too late.
The beat called darkness.
I thought she was going to kill me. She's, like, really fed. okay. Okay. Damn it, how the hell did Nautilus get out of that? At least we killed the Kaisa, though. Okay.
I only believe in myself.
Your team has destroyed a turret.
You're smoking them. I swear, like 80% of the games, whenever I press tab, in like 15 minutes, you're up like 4-1 or something.
Yeah. I feel like I've been playing a lot better lately.
Oh, yeah. I mean, you usually play well, but yeah, it just feels like you've been hard dominating. Maybe it's that first strike and the masks.
Dude, it's gotta be. I mean, I really like First Strike. Like, it's like my favorite move right now.
Seems legit.
Yeah. Seer just needs gold, and First Strike's a good way to get gold.
For sure. A lot of gold, too. That looks like 1,000 gold or
Laugh in
something.
their faces.
Yep. I mean, I've gotten like almost 2,000 one time, which is crazy.
Turret has been destroyed.
Oh,
Come on,
Vi's
Vi's coming. I'm almost there.
Just kill the Kaiser. Oh my god. Guess we just get the sure kill.
Yeah, I don't know why they just don't like killing Kaisa in a lot of these fights, but
So good.
oh, that was awesome. I don't think I've ever seen you do that before, but I'm sure you've done it. Just wasn't paying attention. What the? I think I misclicked. I think he was dead anyways, but I misclicked on the with the shield. I could have shielded him again. Whoa, 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 Vi? What? Bro.
Has been slain.
Okay. Well,
Enemy has been slain. Your turret has been destroyed. Your inhibitor has been destroyed.
Self-control.
such a freaking clown. It's like, bro, we have 3 dragons. Like, try not to lose lane as Yorick. How about that? It's not even that. He's down like 50 CS to a Garen, whatever. Like,
While it lasts.
Garen's
Yeah.
just free farming.
yeah. I mean, Rifts are good, but like, 3 dragons are also good. In theory. These bad attitude top laners like all freaking night.
Doing the right thing is boring. I'm way more fun now.
No way! What? Oh my god. This shit's kind of toxic. She's got like, how much health? She's got 2,500 health. I was kind of making fun of that build the other night. Maybe it's actually pretty good. I don't know.
Can't kill evil, but you can wear it like a Rakan, I did not rescue you from a cold dead planet so that you could laugh at me. I rescued you so you could hold my mirror and tell me I look good.
I need to be careful. There's probably going to be a lot of them here. As I go in.
I'm coming.
Okay.
First 10 towards Open it
Can I
up.
clear mid, I guess? I got death cap.
Nice. Oh, what's up now? Yeah, I didn't read it, but that's probably a good decision. If it was something that could be politically inflammatory. Remember, we lost Scott. I mean, Scott was becoming increasingly, like, pretty hardcore anti-American, it seemed like, but I liked having him on the channel. He was really cool, but then this one day, I don't remember who it was, someone said something. I don't even think it was, like, that bad, you know, politically, but he was just like, alright, peace out, and we've never seen him again since then, which is really unfortunate. He was such a, you know, staple on the channel for, you know, years. Yeah, I mean, the anti-American stuff, not my favorite either, but, you know, we could stay off the politics. He was fun.
Enemy killing spree.
Yeah.
Living the dream.
The dream of
Your turret
Yeah,
has been
Scott
destroyed.
left. I don't remember when that was. Probably last fall.
Shut down.
He's been gone for a while. It wasn't anything like super crazy, right? It wasn't like a Lev kind of thing, but
how did the star
he had been a little bit more infrequent, but he was just like, okay, see ya, or something. I don't know. That's just the last we saw. Yeah, I mean, most of our, a lot of our regulars. Well, we still have a good shot, but
Stars are just sad, lonely light bulbs in this mist. Of all the endless.
Oh, dude.
please burn.
We double ignited her.
Okay, nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, I kind of had to go for that. It's starting to get a little bleak. Need a little pick me up. Yeah, Lev's been gone for a really long time. Lev's been gone since like 2019.
used to be a square.
And Lev was really, you know, cool too for the most part. I mean, we would disagree about stuff. I probably disagree with Lev more than almost anybody else, but I don't know. I felt like it was fine. We just have, you know, a little disagreement about stuff every now and then.
You can come to me after it. Oh yeah, kill that guy so nice. Kozak's coming. Go on them.
Shit.
Kozak's gonna kill us
Oh
all.
god, yeah. Lucian's bottom.
Enemy rampage. Your ally has been slain.
Yeah, she did. I, you know, I have to believe that she had I don't know for sure, but I have to believe she had some personal stuff going on in her life, probably at that time, and it was just manifesting on stream. So I really don't think it was. I don't know how it could logically possibly be us on the channel, right? Like, we're all so nice, but for someone to just kind of lose it like that over something like, well, I'm not sure if I should get Mercury Treads or Ninja Tabby in this game. I don't think it was like that, but it was something almost as ridiculous as that, to have that kind of reaction to it. That's not a game thing. I'm pretty sure.
Forget my name, just call for the Lord of Darkness.
That's not an in-game problem. That's a real-life problem. That's just she's not able. It seemed like she wasn't able to manage very well.
Exist, except for my hair.
I always
I mean,
said
if
if she came back and sorry, what were you saying?
So if we get a good ult, we could win.
Yeah.
Like if you get
An
Kaisa
enemy has
and
been slain.
Yeah.
Katarina.
That's true. I always said if she just, you know, ever got it together and wanted to come back, I'd take her back. she felt like she was just in a better space. But that's fine. I mean, it is what it is, right? Most people who aren't dying, it's like not anything dramatic. They just have other stuff going on in their life. They don't play League anymore. They just started watching other people or whatever, and that's fine. People live their life.
An ally has been slain.
What is? Do I even want to ask? What is Ligma?
Might be way more fun if you give up the rules.
What's going on in these games?
I don't know, man. Are they chatting?
No, it's just Lucian's just never where he needs to be.
I don't know. Maybe he's checked out or tilted. People just vibing, man. I was talking about this yesterday with Clean Lee. We gotta. No, I guess we gotta probably just go get Cat.
Hold her. Yeah, you guys kill her. I'm not gonna help.
Okay. He was just like, so many people just on that lo-fi vibing. It's like, yeah, probably like 3 blunts in.
We need to go in, I think, because we have one dead.
Yeah, I mean, I'm trying. I don't have ult, but yeah, if we can. Vi doesn't have her ult. I do actually like lo-fi. I think it is pretty fun to. I'll put on some lo-fi and like grate some papers or something. I don't smoke, but that would be some good smoking music, or some classic rock, some Led Zeppelin, something like that. Oh shit! That was a fail. Probably should have hung out at the base. Sometimes I'll listen to lo-fi to go to sleep too. Or like, I like rainy, ambient, like jazz, like coffee house jazz music. It's like jazz, but it has, you know, it's like rain or a fireplace or something in the background. Yeah, I saw that. Why did it get taken down? It had been streaming for like years straight. Surely they had permission to play those songs, or they wouldn't have lasted that long. I noticed, I clicked on it the other day, and I was like, wait, what? Or maybe there's just a max streaming limit or something? Some random company in Mongolia did a copyright strike on it. Bunch of haters, man. Really? Okay. I guess we're killing Cat. We'll kill Nautilus and Kaisa right there, but. Oh, Ligma. Okay. I hadn't seen that one yet. I don't know what you would even call that. Mongolians hate lo-fi. I don't know if that's accurate to say. I thought it was almost like a Russian proxy state, but maybe that's not correct. Mongolia feels like one of the most random places. I looked up something about it, and it's like, it looks kind of like some of the tourist attractions and stuff look kind of cool.
Self-control is for star nerds.
It's just like a lot of just open plains kind of stuff, you know? Really good when you were, you know, the dominant force on horseback 1,000 years ago, but, well, 800 or so years ago, but
Doing the right thing was boring.
kind of rough these days. I had someone do an essay on Genghis Khan. It was pretty cool. Talking about, like, yeah, he was kind of rough, you know, he buried people alive and did all this other shit, but it's like, you know, he did kind of have some. He was kind of progressive for gender equality. He was trying to give his daughters, you know, part of his kingdom and stuff like that. It's like, alright, you know. Flays people alive, tortures everybody, you know, massacres men, women, children, but he you know, he'll get his daughter a piece of the crown.
The universe tends towards chaos. I'm just helping it along.
Something, maybe it wasn't quite that extreme, but kind of rough. He was a little grumpy sometimes, you know. A little bit of a baddie, but he still needed a daddy, you know what I'm saying?
Exactly what I want. No Starguard can say the same.
If someone was feeling a little whiny, spank him on the hiney, you know what I'm saying? And it all balances out. Good. That's right.
Life sucks with Messiah, but it is less complicated.
Kill her.
Wait, what the fuck? She have gargoyle? Oh my god. What the fuck is that?
Living the dream.
At the back. Sort of end the game. Oh my
Oh,
god.
they're just gonna stall the back now. Yeah.
A summoner has disconnected.
Didn't forget his hometown. Good guy. Murderous rampage. Yeah, he did let people do their own, you know, religion and to some extent their cultural stuff, as long as they bowed down and paid their tributes. So there's that. People got their own freedom of expression. He killed men and women indiscriminately. I mean, that's equal opportunity. Had like 100 sex slaves, I mean wives, or whatever. He was just trying to take care of people, man. He was good. Alright, we're gonna have to get this one back. I feel like that game should have been winnable. It's just, we just did
Definitely
it.
should have won it.
Yeah. The Lucian fell so far behind, he was out of position. I mean, I guess we just shouldn't have taken some of those fights where he just wasn't there.
Dude, even when he was there, he just did nothing.
Yeah.
Like, it's just our freaking top lane and 80 carry have been. Ugh,
It was kind of rough. It's kind of rough.
it's insane.
It's like if Dolly Parton were a brutal warlord. Yeah, sort of. Now I'm thinking of that, like Dolly Parton, like riding in with a fucking, I guess bow and arrow is what they're known for, right? Like horseback archers, riding in with his fucking, like, with her huge ass crossbow, you know, standing up on top of the horse with the, what is it, the stirrups or whatever that they invented that really gave them the edge so people could stand while they were riding the horse. I think that was it. What I briefly remember from history. But yeah, just like rolling up and just seeing her, just like fucking, just headshotting people left and right while she's like singing or something. Jolene, headshot, all you motherfuckers. I don't think they use crossbows, but yeah, her boobs are so big, it might get in the way from a proper pull. So you have to hold it way the hell out. Yeah, I think that's what they were most known for, was like horseback archers. Probably pretty good with whatever melee stuff they had too, scimitars or something. Dolly Parton's a baller though, man. She, or around in East Tennessee, it might be like all of Tennessee, she gives away like books to kids. If you just sign up for her program, she sends you like a book a month for 2 years or something. Which is not like a massive amount of money, but you know, it does feel fun when you get like a special, you know, book in the mail from her. Like Roy gets excited about it. But I think it's only like kind of preschoolish age. It might only be 1 year. I can't remember. But she does give away free books to kids for a certain amount of time. I mean, it is whatever they give away, right? Like, you don't have choices or anything. They're usually pretty good little books. I think it's called, like, Imagination Library, something like that.
Imagination.
I think she does a lot of other stuff that I probably just don't know a lot about it. She needs to fund the schools more. Like, the books are cool, man, but those Sevierville schools are pretty rough, from what I understand. Scimitars are a Middle Eastern thing, but they're kind of Middle Eastern. Axes, spears, lances. I mean, I guess they're closest to, like, Chinese and...
Who questions my ability?
like, maybe cultural background. Axes, spears, yeah, I imagine with horseback spears, probably where you want to be. Most of the time.
Let's go.
Probably still better in West Virginia schools, maybe. But it's like, it feels like that town should have some good money. I mean, maybe they don't, but it's like, dude, there are a lot of attractions. In like Sevierville and Gatlinburg, there's a shitload of tourism. So it's like, they gotta have some money. I mean, maybe it's like, it doesn't go to the people then. Maybe that's why, you know. Most people probably just work in hospitality and tourism and don't get paid that much. So maybe there just aren't as many opportunities to generate more money. I'm not really sure. Like, maybe the big money people don't live in the air, like those school zones. Maybe there is a really like ritzy school zone that's, or area that's kind of close to there. I mean, maybe the wealthy people just live in Knoxville. I don't know, but it is just like 45 minutes from Knoxville, so. There's a place kind of like that, the Hamptons. I've never been to the Hamptons, but I had a friend that worked in like, lived in somebody's barn or something and worked a bookstore job out there one summer, and he was saying that it's like all these super wealthy houses, but like the people who actually work there that, you know, run the bookstores and all that stuff, they have to drive like an hour and a half away or something because they can't afford anything. It's like anywhere close. So that might be how it works in a lot of tourist places. The blue-collar workers gotta live somewhere else.
Give him the Lulu, dude.
I want me to hit him with the Lulu?
I mean, it's up to you. I'm just saying. I don't know.
What is
I reckon
Ezreal?
you just play Rakan every game, honestly, but whatever.
Yeah.
This is about time to tell the stream that it's gonna be Rakan till plat, boys.
Pleased to meet you.
Alright, well, I'm gonna...
I mean, I think Lulu Rid for this, their team's really, really good.
Yeah. Alright, let's do it this way.
You just poly the Hecarim when he tries to go in, and they what else can they do?
Yeah.
Lysandra.
Exactly. Second one's probably fine. Hey, what's up, Tim? Is Belveth very strong? I think she's still pretty good. She's banned almost all the time. So, There's been some games where I'm just like, what? Where I'm like scratching my head where she's just like going off, but there are other things. Yeah, I agree, Mal. I mean, in general, like, I am a fan of capitalism,
Why
but
don't you get that name, support diff under your name. I like that.
I
You
reached
do
some
that.
kind of threshold. I don't remember on like supporting things. It's like
That's
I'm
awesome.
apparently a diamond on supporting things like Vision and stuff like that. I didn't even notice. Someone on stream told me that I unlocked that challenge,
Support diff. I love it.
so I was like, okay.
I want to unlock some cool challenges. I have to look into it.
Welcome to Summoner's Rift.
Why are fewer people running heal? I don't know. It's just been fashionable to take exhaust. They may have
30
nerfed
seconds
heal
until
a
minions
little bit.
spawn.
I can't remember if they did or not. But there's less grievous wounds. Like Ignite's only 25%, I think, or 40% instead of 50. Exhaust is generally thought to be better late game, and Ignite is better for lane. But I don't know. I think heal is still really good. People are just greedy. Like, the thing about heal is it not only heals you, it heals somebody else. So it's like, it's really valuable if you're getting the heal on 2 people, especially if they're not wounded. But yeah, I mean, I'm a fan of capitalism in general too, but I think that there's a big asterisk there too. Like, I think that more... I think if you're being a good, like, either both a good individual capitalist, or if you're being a good, like, country, you know, whose economic foundation is capitalism, I think it's a lot more complex than people think if you're trying to do it well. If you notice, a lot of billionaires are pretty philanthropic. And many of them are actually in favor of higher taxes, like the really rich people. So, it's not like Bill Gates, you know, stuff like that. So a lot of people understand, right? If you're smart at all, and you've watched like French Revolution, Russian Revolution, communism in China, all this stuff, right? You can't exploit your population too much, right? If you want to be able to keep your crown and not lose your head, you know, you can't let people starve on the street. Like, you gotta take care of people somehow.
First blood.
Now, whether that has to be outright social or not, it just has to be perceived. Nice. It has to be perceived. Now, that's another thing, is if you have really strong rhetoric, right? If you can convince everyone they either deserve to be poor, or that capitalists, like rich people, deserve to be rich, you know, that type of thing, that's another way you can do it. But you can also distract people, which is what kind of the US does all the time. Hey, look at all this stuff over here. Don't worry about wealth inequality. Pay attention to Kim Kardashian's, like, crazy new dress or something, you know?
Ally has been slain.
So, like, there's a lot of different ways you can run it, but you can't have people thinking that they're not being treated fairly, wide scale, or they're just gonna start grabbing their pitchforks and fucking running over shit. Like what's going on in Sri Lanka right now, basically. So, and that's not pure capitalism, right? That's not pure just infinite richness. So, you gotta be aware of that, and I think a lot of wealthy people are. So, again, I'm not an expert on it, but I think that dichotomy between capitalism and socialism, that line is a lot more blurred than people think it is, and I think that something, you know, a really savvy country that is, you know, even if it has its economic basis in capitalism, needs to be very aware of a lot of these other considerations that aren't strictly as people would usually define it, capitalism. Yeah, that's true, Faded. Yeah, the people who make over minimum wage, it is, in theory, it is tougher when the minimum wage goes up, because it raises the price of other stuff, or at least it has the potential to raise the prices of other stuff. It puts higher costs on the companies, and the companies can decide how they want to do that, either by making a lower quality product, giving out less of whatever that product is, or increasing the price. Or hiring fewer people is another option. Or just eating the cost.
I recommend skipping.
You see that in like restaurants a lot, where to kind of combat inflation or to increase profit margins or whatever, where I worked at Bonefish, they, you know, eventually went to this lower quality bread. I felt it was lower quality. They would give out smaller portions over time. They changed the recipe of their pesto to move away from pine nuts and to move into like pumpkin seeds because it was cheaper. I think lower price. They moved away from like the real candles, like these little mini candles that had their own little there's like disposable camera candles that had oil that you had to clean with like a real glass. You had to wipe down. They changed it to this plastic shit with fake candles. So, and then of course they also increased the price on everything, especially the cheaper items, by a ton. Like the Bang Bang shrimp are now like $13 or something. When I was working there, they were like $6. You know, some price. Yeah. Some things are a similar price, but
I can't believe the price of food though.
Oh yeah, it's nuts.
It's like chicken, dude. Oh, it saddens me.
Dude, I saw something like this, like the war in Ukraine, especially people in like North Africa and the Middle East. Like there's like 15% of the world's population is at risk of starving now, like dying from starvation if this goes on. That's, people keeping track at home, that's 1.2 billion people. So, because it was something like Ukraine's grain, and to a lesser extent, like Russia's, was like 80% of the calories or something in some of these places. And many of these places already aren't doing well. Yemen and all these other places, but Egypt's at risk. India's having a hard time now. Yeah, the food thing is really bad. And then, of course, that's increasing costs here, which is annoying, but... we're also not like, I tell myself that, I'm like, shit, these prices suck, but at least I'm not starving. Oh my god. Yeah, turkey's rough. Yeah, I mean, there's a lot of other stuff, too, in addition to Ukraine, like these crazy-ass, like, heat waves. Well, you had the ice storm last year, which fucked over a lot of the crops. And then, like, the heat wave's just, like, unreal this year. And apparently is, like, really threatening a ton of crops, too. Here and in other places, you know, Africa, India, and stuff like that. Turns out the whole climate change thing is not good for food, among other things. Yeah, fuel prices are really high. I mean, everything's high. Yeah, fuel brings up the price on everything, too, because you gotta ship stuff. Damn, if I just had my ult for that, we were probably still in trouble, but it would have been better. I was like 2 minions short. If I could have, like, ulted you, we would have definitely got the Morgana. Oh, yeah. Yeah, Sri Lanka's been really fun.
I didn't realize you were level 5, so...
Yeah, That's all good. Well, they did a bunch of like stuff that sounded really good. Like I think the thing that like Ukraine has hurt Sri Lanka, but a huge thing was they said that all of the fertilizer's a massive shortage too, which is really bad. But they were going to use all organic fertilizers, something like that, and like almost all of it was going to be created in Sri Lanka. So they tried to do this very like super green sounding nationalist anti-globalist thing. They're gonna do their own thing, and then it ended up being fucking horrible, and their crop yields were down like over 50%, and then you had the Ukraine thing on top of that. So yeah, they actually stormed the presidential palace and like made him quit pretty much. Yeah, India's in trouble too. India stopped food exports. A lot of places are kind of stopping exports of food too, which... I hate that rune so much. Okay. Hey, our top lane's making it happen this time. We're just kind of getting shit on bot. But it's not that bad, honestly. We're even on CS. Tekram's spending a lot of time down here. He's coming upriver, by the way. But I think he still got her, right? Shit, that fucked that up.
An enemy has been slain.
I think I accidentally misclicked and started running down.
Your team has destroyed a turret.
Damn, dude, our top laner. Holy shit, I just realized that. He's gonna go all the way. He's gonna score a touchdown.
Going for that TD. That's pretty impressive against Lucian, too. Like, Lucian's supposed to be pretty good in lane. Yeah, the green is too high of a cost. I agree for a lot of... I mean, it is good. I am green. I like trying to fix global warming, but it's got to be affordable, too.
I recommend skipping.
Because if people are just... You know, if your own population's just going to die, like... No! How the fuck?
You have been slain.
Like, literally, how did I get aggro? There were minions there, right? Electric cars are becoming a little bit more affordable. I've heard a huge part of, or like a huge problem also is people doing like biofuels. Like, what the fuck is that? I'm blanking on the name. Ethanol. Basically using corn. Very bad idea. With food shortages and stuff. As much as I hate oil and coal, gotta have some of that. We need to be doing more nuclear is what we need to be doing. People are just like pitching a fit because of Chernobyl and stuff, but it's actually a lot safer than it used to be. My students, I have multiple papers about that every semester where there's like engineering students that are, you know, green, probably pretty liberal students that are, you know, all pounding the table on nuclear. Like saying, do more nuclear, and they do all this research on it, and they're like, you know, like it has a high upfront cost, but it's zero emissions, and it's really like a lot of energy. The problem with like these wind farms and stuff, like they're okay, but it's very geographic dependent. You have to have certain conditions. And it's just not a lot of power. Like, it's just not the kilowatts that you would need to run a big-ass city, right, where everyone's on their phone 24/7 watching shit in 8K, you know, like...
Shut down. Has been slain.
There we go. Now we're cogged up. Now we cogging. So yeah, I think really people are sleeping on nuclear. It just gets a bad rap, and it should be in the discussion with green energy. Especially for bigger places like New York and stuff like that. Solar, you know, in places like Texas or Arizona or stuff, yeah. You know, definitely explore that more. But in some of these like northern states where there's not as much sunlight, it could be tough. Electric cars are getting better, but yeah, it's still a little on the expensive side for a lot of people. All right, yeah, Cog is out of control now, probably. He's almost got his hurricane. That 1-2 Cog, I don't know why people went off of. Oh, actually, I do. I mean, they nerfed his damage on his W, but I feel like he's still pretty strong. I've heard that there is a place, or they can actually recycle, or not. They have a use for nuclear waste. They can use it for something. From what I understand, it's a lot better than it used to be back in the day. Like, there have been major advancements in the technology.
An enemy has been slain. An enemy has been slain. Shut down.
Oh my goodness.
Who's left? Lissandra, Lucian. Blow each other up before it matters, that's true.
Your turret has been destroyed.
Yeah, fusion is apparently really hard. That's Big Daddy energy. You gotta be real careful with that shit too. You might just open a black hole and just kill everybody in our solar system, including all the Martians on Mars. That's one thing, I never watched, what was it, the second in like the new Alien movies franchise thing. It wasn't Prometheus, it was whatever the other one was. But it was like, where there is like these spores or these microbes like infecting people to spawn the aliens. But a lot of it was these dumbasses like running around, you know, a new planet they just landed on without their helmets because there was oxygen in the air. It's like, the fuck? No one would do that. Even if there's not some like really dramatic, crazy ass, you know, aliens busting out of people because of that. Like, just normal microbes just getting a weird cold that kills everybody. Like, has happened so much in human history. They were anti-helmeters, I guess. It's just like microbes. Doesn't fucking matter if you can breathe the oxygen. You're not gonna have any immunity to whatever the hell is in the air on that planet. Like, all right, we'll actually go. And it's like, astronauts would know that. Be one of the first things in training, or even anyone. Space travelers. When astronauts went to the moon, they were quarantined for 15 to 20 days. Yeah, they should be. Microbes are a big deal. Microbes kill people more than like almost anything else. I'd like to see the stats on that. I'm sure that's probably true. I don't know, like... I guess it's, what, stroke, heart failure, probably diabetes. But microbes might play a part in some of those things, too. I don't know. Yeah, microbes kill people. It's little small things that kill people. A lot more than really obvious, crazy-ass things. Impact damage, trauma, I feel like. What? He just literally ran at him to death.
Oh, we can't do this. It's back.
Yeah.
I was thought he would ult, but I guess he didn't have it.
Yeah, he just literally ran into him and died.
You'll see more with your eyes closed.
Warwick took a facial. Yeah, that was some Bukake action right there. Where's Tushy when you need him? There he is. Tushy knows what I'm talking about. They can't stop the bird. Let's see if we can pressure this.
Okay, yeah, we can. Let's go. Here we go.
Yeah, they're all bottom.
No way. No fucking
He's killing everybody.
way.
Oh my god.
This guy is cracked.
Olaf's fine. Nothing to see here. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, that's a great point too. If you live in North America and you want to go to Vietnam or something, you have to get a bunch of shots, and you're probably gonna get something weird anyways. Yeah, just moving to different parts in the world, there's a problem with that. So yeah, there's definitely gonna be a problem when you go into a different solar system. Shit, they trolling?
Double kill.
I like to visit a tropical planet. Nah, dude, I'm good. I'm good. I mean, I guess it depends on the kind of planet, man, but I would better have a biodome up. And I'm gonna let some other people do it first for like 5 years, and then I'll make sure everyone's not gonna die from something weird, and then I might check it out. My wife watches a lot of sci-fi. Star Trek. She's watching, like, was it Stargate or something right now? I mean, not that that's indicative of what would actually happen on some of these places, but there's a lot of things that can go wrong. Oh. Where is Hoth? I don't know what Hoth is. How you feeling? You got time for one more? Or are you done?
If you're gonna play one, I'll play one. I don't care.
All right, all right.
Wait. Where's the...
in almost all they wear helmets. Yeah, because yeah, it'd be like super unrealistic if they're not. I guess in like Star Trek, I feel like quite a few times they don't. But if, maybe, I don't know, maybe they analyze the planet first. That's a stretch, man. Are you really going to be able to analyze all the pathogens from space? I don't know. Maybe they do go down with helmets. I guess if you had really advanced medicine, if you had like nanomedicine and some other stuff that you could very quickly and easily identify pathogens and clear it from your body.
Oh,
with like
nano medicine, let's go.
That's right. With nanobots or something.
Isn't somebody going to Mars soon?
I'm not sure. I wouldn't be surprised if they did. Nanomedicine will probably be a real thing in the next 20 years or something. Probably faster. Why did it show gold? Because I'm in gold. If you're talking to me, I'm like gold 2 right now. We haven't been here in a while. We've been picking it up. We've been doing a little bit better, but yeah, we've had a rough season. We've had a rough one. We started off in silver 2, I think. So we're up from where we started, but obviously we're down from our average. We're below average right now. So, yeah, it's the lowest I've been in 7 years. So, hopefully we can pick it up. I mean, Gold 2, like, we've been as high as Gold. We were 1 game away from promos in Gold 1 probably a month ago. I mean, is that different than Platinum 4? Like, psychologically it is, but statistically it's probably not that different. But yeah, we should be able to get back up there. Everyone just got a lot better this season, I swear. Like, even just like stuff like Vision, people were just hard. Oh man, Woo. People were just hard, you know, fighting you for Vision. And wave management, so like no one did wave management, no one did Vision. People barely did that shit in Platinum. Like a few years ago, and now it's like most people are reasonably proficient at it at this level. Like, there's still mistakes. Obviously not as good as things like Challengers, but I think like your average, at least your average to a little bit above average players are like way better than they used to be. Looking like another Yumi game, Lulu game. I don't know, maybe. I mean, Lulu is good with Twitch, but see what they have going on. Go back to Star Wars. I wouldn't mind it. If they had a Star Trek MMO or something like that, or there's probably some Star Trek single player games. My wife might be able to get into that. She honestly, I think she might like a Sims game or like a turn-based strategy like Civilization or something like that. She's been doing puzzles lately. We don't have any engage though. Is Caitlyn Ash? That was gonna be Rakan. You know, Lulu's okay, but we're just gonna get like just hard pushed in. Lulu doesn't have any sustain. Oh, wrong one. Feather Daddy has been. I'm gonna go. Well, I'll keep the AP rune, I guess. Feather Daddy's been going glacial more, but I don't know. I still like Guardian off to practice that a little bit more. But yeah, if I could get her, you know, on some of those games, she'd probably like them. She just gets kind of stressed out in like real-time competitive games, but I feel like a single player game that's a little slower paced, especially like turn based, she might like that.
This Kindred's really good.
Like I said, she ordered like this big ass like 1,000-piece puzzle or something. I know. I don't know. I'll have to watch him, or maybe he has a guide or something.
And again. Oh yeah. Destroy hope. Bring the second coming of darkness, and get some new hair gel. I'm almost out.
I don't know. Maybe that's it. Like obviously in fights, it adds a lot of utility. It's just, are you gonna get blown up or not? If you played it, would I be Republic or Empire? I'd have to, lore-wise, I'm not sure, but I'd have to be,
Living the dream.
I'd have to see, like, what their mechanics are and all this other stuff. I don't know if he has a YouTube channel, that's what I'm saying. Maybe watch his stream. It seems kind of silly to me that people wouldn't have a YouTube channel if they're, you know, trying to grow as a streamer. Or at least you just... I mean, like, a replay of your stream you could put up. That's easy. Like, doing highlights, that takes a lot of time.
Minions have spawned.
Assassin or healer. I don't know the classes. Just whichever class looked like it was going to be the most interesting or fun for me. I would be much more into, like, the game mechanics. Like, that would influence my selection more than the lore. And I'm just really not well read enough on the lore either. Like, I've watched the movies. I didn't watch the 2 most recent ones. But I watched the old ones. I watched the Jar Jar Binks ones. The real old ones and the Jar Jar Binks ones. But yeah, I would just probably go with the mechanics. It's kind of like WoW. It's like I don't really have a super strong lore-wise Horde or Alliance preference.
Do what I want. No,
Might depend on... So it'd probably be game mechanics first, and then looks might be second. Like, which ones look the coolest. Knowing absolutely nothing in the dark, I'd probably say dark side, but... but I don't know for sure. A lot of times baddies are a little cooler looking. It depends.
You are a Sith.
That's right. I'd be a baddie, but still need a daddy, you know what I mean? Be like some kind of... I don't even know. Was there a female bad guy? That was like, had force powers? I guess Rey was kind of mixed, right? Wasn't she technically a Sith? I can't remember. I didn't watch the, like I said, I didn't watch the new stuff. I like watched some highlights of it. Was Rey was kind of a baddie, but she didn't need her daddy. I think that's how that worked.
Has been slain.
Wasn't it like Palpatine was her dad or something? Yeah, I've never watched any of the animated series. Fiddle support. I'll have to look at that. The fiddle support buff. Probably still not great. I'll have to look and see. Oh yeah, I think Clone Wars, I remember seeing some girl that was kind of like the face of Clone Wars and it was bad, but I can't remember. Really? Dark Harvest Caitlyn, huh? Maybe I'll have to check them out. Oh, God, my back. Need to... Like I said, this recliner is cool, but if I like stay for too long in it, it does start adding up. Even though I have pretty good posture and my back is in pretty good shape, it's still like not great. Oh my God, dude, this wave is so huge. God, it's huge. Fuck! God damn it. Twitch was so far away. I really gotta watch that. That just happens too often where it's like
Can't kill evil.
the ADC won't even be within 600.
Life sucks. But it is less complicated.
Like, he could, if he was farming right here, then I could have easily just gone for a WQ. He throws a cask on him. We might have been able to kill him. I mean, she's got like 200 health. But he's like farming over here or some shit. And I was like just out of range. Woman bad. I don't think so, but I think it's cool to have a good diversity. I mean, I'm not like everything has to be diverse, but like having some female bad guys is cool too. I just felt, and it is that way in a lot of things, but I just felt like in Star Wars, I was just thinking, I was like, who?
I am bad because I'm
Like a notable, you know, bad guy. There weren't that many. There were female good guys. There's like Princess Leia and stuff like that, but I just didn't think they were like bad guys. Twitch, fucking bow up, dude.
Let's destroy everything they hold to, and then laugh in their faces.
Okay, that time he wanted to go hard. After I'd already used all my cooldowns, but we got it.
Forget my name, just call for the Lord of Darkness, Prince of Evil,
Obi-Wan is a woman too? What?
I only believe in myself. Oh, and Saya.
That seems like some kind of retcon I'm not aware of. Yeah, just give me some dominatrix Sith Lord. That's what I'd play.
The light inside me died a long time ago, leaving a dark, very good-looking soul.
Kind of like a witch healer, dominatrix Sith Lord. Lots of face tats. What? What the fuck? Where? What? What are these traps? Dude, where was that trap? Are you kidding me? Where was the second trap?
Woo! I am alive!
That was questionable.
Safety is boring.
It was like in the very corner of the bush where I couldn't see it, but yet I could activate it without stepping in the bush. I want to go back and watch that again. After this game. This will probably be the last game. First trap, okay. I just wasn't paying attention. That was near Twitch. But the second one was some bullshit. Assist, damn it! Shit. Well, I shielded the Twitch. Shin ult, and then the healing. Off a Nocturne. Oh, I read half the sentence. I probably did. The Obi-Wan thing. I figured that was not. I misunderstood something there. The Obi-Wan's a woman retcon. She's... Or he's a they. Oh, I've got a
Towards chaos. I'm just moving it along.
non-binary Obi-Wan. Shit, really? Okay, we got her this time. Really? Holy shit, come here, block it! Oh my god. One of the major bad guys. Oh, in the Obi-Wan series is a girl. Okay, yeah. I would assume, like, the newer,
Thanks, Riku. Real cold.
the newer stories probably are
Most good
a
guys
little bit more
just
like
kill
that.
themselves.
Yeah, this is not a good game for me.
Me either.
Can't believe it. Twitch didn't step on that trap, but I mean, I've stepped on traps too. I guess he didn't have his ult. I'm assuming he would have used it if he had it. But we're ahead on CS.
I do
I've
what
just
I want. No Star Guardian can
died
say
in some pretty dumb ways. That Shin kind of saved the Nocturne too. That was a good Shin ult. What's up with these like toxic top Shins tonight? This dude's like, it's Jungle Gap XD. And then the previous one, the AFK Shin on ours, was something about like American dogs. Guy like wishes he was Korean or something. He's like, ooh, this was a spicy insult. Someone, they use that all the time. When streamers go to Korea, I'm gonna start saying it too, because it's edgy.
You can't run from the future.
Fucking hell, really? She sniffed that out? Okay, never mind. She dies anyways, right? Please? Okay, good. Oh, that was almost really smart of her. She knew the Kindred was coming, because she turned around, and then she ran, she ran back in anyways. Distracting me with all this Star Wars gender bending. Yeah, that's fine. Oh, give me a ward or a health potion.
This place looked different. Charge Riku.
Okay, yes, Kindred's popping off though. Oh.
Destroyed. Has been slain.
Not in before Nocturne.
Ally has been slain.
I think it was just an auto attack because I tried to body block the W.
Enemy
I
rampage.
was super greedy of that Twitch, especially because we don't know where the hell Nocturne is. Like, he could have just been coming up the lane.
I do danger.
I feel like I don't know. I feel like we should beat Ash, but in a lot of like games, but then it feels like I do lose here a decent amount of time.
World's gonna burn.
It's like my perception is very different from the actual results in the Ash support. She's standing so close to this. Is it warded? Yeah, it's warded. Okay. It's like, why would she stand that close if she doesn't know?
But it is less complicated.
He doesn't have Blade yet.
An enemy is unstoppable.
Warded.
Now there's a smell you can feel.
And,
Looking a little green.
use Nocturne.
Has been destroyed. An ally has been slain.
How close?
An enemy has been slain.
Doing the right thing.
No way, dude. Bro, like, so many fucking globals. But see, he's not even level 11.
Team has destroyed a turret.
Alright, well, it just took us a lot longer to kill that Shin. He didn't have Blade and King completed. And Shin is really fed. Damn. That was unfortunate. Unlucky.
Rico, I did not rescue you from a cold, dead planet so that you could laugh at
Your
me.
turret
I
has been
rescued you so
destroyed.
you could hold my mirror and tell me I look good.
Shut down.
Stranger Things 11, he's a daddy. I don't know. I don't know about that one. A little young in the show. Maybe real life Millie. Millie, she's over 18 in real life, but like on the show, I think she's supposed to be like 16 or something.
Has been slain. An enemy has been slain.
Maybe. If it's a 17-year-old daddy. Hey. You probably shouldn't be talking about it, though.
Your turret has been destroyed.
Fuck, is that Twitch? Where is this? Yeah.
An ally has
I
been
only believe
slain.
in myself.
Yeah, you can't. I don't know. Maybe I should have been closer. I've got to bait the Nocturne, I guess.
Safety. Boring.
Order is given.
Okay, he's kind of going for a tankier build. It's good for us. What? Tier Caitlyn? Please tell me we don't lose to this shit. Lethality tier Caitlyn. Shin ult. Oh my god, dude, their whole fucking team's just always there.
Triple kill.
The globals. And Gwen's just had like no influence on anything. It really has been like top diff all night. I mean, I did fuck up a lot bot. We just can't carry it. It's just harder to carry this game, I should say. I think we can still win, though. We're throwing dragons. Not great.
I am alive.
Achoo!
Whoa! I saw stars for a second.
Backing off. Okay, I'm just gonna get Ionians here.
Evil-looking stars.
I don't even know what to get next. I guess we gotta get probably Grievous.
Living the dream.
Onward.
The dream of.
We don't have Gwen. Of course, she has Ignite. God. Ah! It feels like we're always just about to win a fight, and then either Shin or Nocturne rolls up.
Enemy triple kill. Aced.
We cannot get picks. And that's how you get back in the game most of the time when you're really far behind. Damn it, I really thought that was going to happen when Twitch started opening up and I just knocked up the Yasuo.
Thanks, Riku. Real cold. How
Alright.
do the Star Guardians see anything? Their sparkles are so darn sparkly.
I should have just gone Janna or something this game. I don't know if that would have really made a huge difference, but it's like it's pretty good with Kindred. I don't know if I knew they had Kindred or not. Maybe they had Kindred. Like this Shin's just like carrying this game so hard. They're not turn 2.
Even though it's the problem, dear God.
Didn't notice the bot lane's what?
Just what they're running down there.
Yeah, fucking tier Caitlyn and an Ashe support. We got him a couple of times, but we did misplay it sometimes. Okay, can I answer? No, I can't. Yeah, the Shin just really turned part of that around too. Just counters to like the Kindred gank.
Your turret has been destroyed.
What are you feeling? You want to keep going or are you done? I don't care either way.
Dance to the beat.
Jason?
Yeah, I'll just vote yes.
Okay, that's fine. Yeah, this is gonna be really tough. That's all good. We both kind of had rough lanes and then top just got annihilated.
A summoner has disconnected.
But it's all good. I think we were still positive on the night. We were at least 50-50. Winning that Shin game was pretty sweet. With the troll.
Oh yeah.
Alright, man. Well, good games. I'll catch you next time. Have a good one.
2.
See ya. Yeah, we should have been able to beat that bot lane. How did I... Okay, I gave that first kill. I'm trying to remember what I did that was bad. I gave the first kill. Oh, I want to see where that trap was. How did we end up doing tonight? I gave the first kill trying to trade without Twitch being close enough to E-back, which I do that too much. It's not like an every game thing, but it feels like it's like maybe every once or twice. Stop trolling and tell me my match history. Okay, there we go. How did we do? Yeah, I think I went 50-50 with Jason, then I lost my first game. Okay. Let me see this second trap. You know what, I don't care. It's we'll just skip it. I think it was on the edge of the brush and I couldn't see it, but like my model touched it outside of the brush. It was one of those just weird vision interaction things. But I still could have avoided the situation by not hitting the first trap. Like I tried to go in on the Ashe, which I think is correct. She flashed, and then I tried to E back to the Twitch, and Caitlyn had a trap there, and then I hit that trap, and then I ran into another trap. So it was rough, but yeah, I've got to call it tonight. I gotta take care of some stuff, and then take my daughters to school in the morning. So I'll have to catch you next time. But anyways, that's gonna be it. Thank y'all very much. Have a good day, and we'll see everyone next time.